Hello, and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign where it's the prince's party and he can cry if he wants to. Say hello to Ronnie the Bugbear Fighter, Waylon the Human Paladin, Kelken the Furbolg Druid, Oz the Kenku Wizard, and Affinity, who will be joining us later. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble. Before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. Affinity participated in a beauty pageant, while the rest of the party acted as judges and contest officiants. There was a difficult intelligence test with an actual math problem that Finn failed to cheat her way out of. Then a talent portion gave Finn the chance to do some magic tricks for the crowd. Finally, the swimsuit competition provided thrills and sudden chills as the floor dropped away and dumped the contestants into a poorly organized water polo competition. One humongous Valkyrie woman named Gargantua went ham and got way too violent, leading to her being disqualified along with her extremely corrupt judge husband. The absent judge gave Kel the opportunity to fudge some numbers, resulting in Affinity being officially crowned hottest in the desert. The Sahooligans then got dressed up in their newfound finery and headed to the palace for a private tour of the prince's magic items, many of which seemed deeply intriguing and equally cursed. At the dinner, the prince led a discussion about adventuring stories, asking for the party to delight him with some. The prince implied that he might need help dispatching the blue dragon, who the prince claims is responsible for the drought. According to the prince, the dragon visited him in the form of a beautiful woman and said he would need to give up his land and destroy remnants of his family's history in exchange for ending the drought. The prince chose to fight instead. Ronnie shared some conversation with the members of Platinum Skies, a famous adventuring party. They implied that they knew Gideon, Ronnie's former mentor, but they were not able to discuss much further. Kel enraged the prince by suggesting that the prince might be wrong about the cause and solution to the drought, which led the prince to storm out of the dinner and subsequently have Kel escorted out. Ronnie walked Kel out of the building so he wouldn't be flying solo in the city. Reminder, you can donate bits to the stream to change the outcome of the game. Cheer 500 bits to name an upcoming NPC. I think we've got a Chungo on the horizon. Spawn a Chaos Goblin with 750. Cheer 1000 to give a player inspiration, and cheer 1500 to buff an enemy combatant. Here we go. It's Autumn Falls 1 Bell, aka Saturday at 7 p.m. in game. And while Kel and Ronnie head out into the city, Oz, Way, and Finn are still inside the palace with the remaining dinner party guests. All right, so we're going to join Kel and Ronnie outside first. So, Kel, you mentioned previously that you were thinking about getting wild and wet in the city or some such.
Exactly.
So what is your game plan now that you have been unceremoniously kicked out of the party?
Well, we did promise the people of the slums that we'd go back and give them some more supplies, so I think that's where we're headed.
I think it's a good idea to use this time to go help them, but don't forget, maybe we can take care of that other posting wasn't there a posting on the jobs board?
It's true, the one with I think it was a monster around the slums?
Well, I don't remember when you were all reading it. I must have been looking at something else.
Right.
Were there other details about?
I'm pretty sure that it was a monster. You think we can do that by ourselves without the others?
Well, I mean, I think. Hell, this isn't a moment for inspiring speeches. I think we're extremely capable, and if it's a monster that restricts itself to terrorizing the slums, it might be doing so because it's not powerful enough to go up against people who have meaningful defenses that you and I do. But we don't have to go in search of it. We should be aware as we go to support people. But yes, there was it wasn't any other details. Just something is happening.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, we can go and talk to some people about it. Maybe they can give us some more information. As long as they don't ruin our clothes, I feel like Finn's gonna kill us if we do. We're still dressed to the nines. We're still in our like formal wear.
That's true.
Ronnie has already like somehow gotten their cape thing tangled on something. Yes, yes. Cast mending on it. Cast mending on everything that we're both wearing. Everything is fine. We can. Don't worry. I can. I'm pretty sure that within reason, I can make these look like they are supposed to. But
Honestly, you carry off the rugged look better than you did with the whole shiny armor thing. I think it suits you.
Ronnie in this fancy outfit, sort of like a bipedal person, but like scratching themselves in a way that makes you think of a dog like scratching its ear. They're just like, what? It's just not comfortable. It's just not practical, and there's no point to it, is there?
Yeah, I mean, our whole evening was kind of practicality wasn't exactly top of the order there. I suggested being practical and I got kicked out, so you know, it is what it is.
I thought you were being incredibly reasonable, and I hope you don't mind that I tagged along with you. Well, I was concerned that he might be about to throw you in jail or something, since that seems to be the thing that happens to people who oppose him.
I'm glad you did. It didn't even cross my mind, to be honest. I might be in a cell now if it weren't for you, so no, thank you for coming with.
No, I think I probably overreacted. I'm if you would like time by yourself, to be the water boy. I don't want to impose, but I would. But if you're open, I would be grateful of the company. I have,
Absolutely, no, please. I'm happy to have you. And you have great water as well. I could use the help.
of course. And I think they probably walk for a bit. I mean, unless Kel keeps talking, where Ronnie stops talking and is like fidgeting in an awkward way.
We're back on the main map, so you have token control if you guys want to pilot yourselves in your direction of travel.
Yeah.
And I can sort of describe what you see along the way. Um, as you guys are heading down past the guard barracks, I want you guys to give me some wisdom saves.
So yes.
Ronnie gets a 7. Kel, you
Wow.
notice with a 19 that some of the guards in the area behind you here are sort of talking, and it looks like one of them is getting handed a paper and also not so subtly gesturing at you two as you pass. You get the immediate sense that, okay, the prince has probably told his lackeys to be a dick because of what just happened.
If they don't make any moves to approach us, I think we'll just keep walking. But I'll point that out to Ronnie. I'll be like, they seem to have flagged us. I hope they don't make trouble for us.
Ronnie does a big sigh. Just big in, big out. I hope so. Uh, why did you? Were you trying to get under his skin?
No, not at all. I never try to get under anyone's skin. I just say things and people get mad at me. I don't understand.
Same. Reach.
Sure, don't steal my lines.
I'm sorry. It's just like he's so relatable.
I I'm Ronnie laughs incredibly awkwardly. I imagine it's not a surprise that I feel similarly, but you seem so much more familiar with well-heeled rooms. I forget that you might not share their interests, their what I I'm sorry. I feel confused about why he was so upset with your question. It seemed eminently reasonable to me, but
I
what did you want to know?
I didn't really want to know anything. I guess I wanted him to know that, you know, defeating this dragon might not solve all the problems that he hopes they will, but he seems to have it in his head and nobody can tell him otherwise. I still don't really know what I said wrong, and if you don't either, maybe we'll have to ask someone like Finn or Wei who seem to have more of a handle on that kind of thing.
They do seem to say the right things often.
That they do. I mean, you said that I seem more confident in crowded rooms. Looks can be deceiving. I look at you and I see someone who always knows what to say. Everyone listens to you. You have this, like, air of, I know what I'm doing.
No.
No?
Would you say that we're also still walking? Like, I probably wouldn't, like,
Linger
until we get
around the
maybe
barracks. I
near
was
the
wondering about
bridge.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what direction do you think you guys are heading? You want to get back to the slums, Kel?
Yeah.
There's
Probably
two.
just through the
There's
Devil's Walkway.
Sure, that makes the most sense. That's the way you've gone before. Um,
Exactly.
so yeah, as you guys head this way toward the main stretch of the Grand Bazaar, you see that the people who had been cleaning up the exploded penguin stall are are sort of um, finishing up their repairs for the night. It looks mostly fine. A lot of veg has been destroyed, but otherwise it seems fine. You pass by Scorpion's Mark in the meantime, which had still looks like a couple people waiting outside, young people getting tattoos. And of course, you walk by the Colosseum, scene of your victory recently as well too. Although you guys are having quite a meaningful discussion, so all this stuff sort of just passes by your periphery, and you sort of clock it as you go. Give me another pair of wisdom saves.
Natural
Well,
one.
Natural
oh, damn,
one.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, right. But it's a natural one with a +9. That's how you know it's not. Okay, so Kel, you're getting more invested in this discussion, and having walked away from the guard barracks, you're trying to ignore them for the time being, not let them get to you. Ronnie, you notice that at least 2 guardsmen have been tailing you guys in an attempt to be discreet, and are sort of like hanging around Scorpion's Mark awkwardly behind you there. This should be on the map layer. And you Ronnie, give me a I guess a general like perception, or if you want to spend some time on it, you could do an investigation check on these guys just to size them up a little bit. See how. So with a 19, these guys are more of these rookies. They look like they are freshly trained, probably 18, 19, something like that. They're probably got the message that, you know, Kel is you know, not necessarily a wanted man, but no friend of the prince, and so they are probably trying to tail along and see if they can spy on you guys, maybe make a name for themselves. In combat, these guys would be dispatched probably in 1 round by you alone, Ronnie. So you're not exactly threatened by them, but you do sort of, you know, perhaps roll your eyes or something at just like, okay. So we're not completely out of the woods, but we're not actually in danger either.
Can I tattoo to Kel? Do you have any way to disguise us briefly? Whether
Hmm.
illusion, fog, anything. As I start to pull him actually down this way through the Grand Bazaar.
I've never
Um,
been as good at disguising other people as Finn, but fog I might be able to do. Let me
We
check
just
my-
need a moment. And I'm gonna start being like, oh no, looks like terrible. I don't know what this cost you today, but I hope that our presence in the city as newcomers hasn't caused unnatural, untoward stir here. Can I offer some? And I just will give them like a couple gold pieces to be like, so sorry for your trouble. Like, I hope this covers the cost of repair, kind of thing.
To the penguin exploded stall?
Yeah, to the to like basically to stall the penguin exploded one. Maybe I mean, what do I have a vague sense? Like probably 3 gold covers the repair to his stall, and maybe like 2 silver to like everyone else in the adjacent ones. Like I'm just sort of like being like, so sorry that like there was disturbance. We hope that this wasn't connected to like our arrival. I don't know if you're used to like new people in the city. Just trying to just like pointlessly be they want to do what they want to do, which is help people fix their stuff. But they also are trying to use this as an opportunity to get lost in a crowd.
Oh, I see. So you're creating a small commotion with generosity to sort of be a smokescreen, Assassin's Creed style almost. Okay, yeah, that seems easy to do. The crowd isn't very big right now. Everyone's sort of like getting ready to close up. There's still people out and about, but what you can do is
the money was legit. Then the smoke screen was going to hopefully be a real smoke screen.
Yeah,
that
I can create a literal smoke screen as well.
Right. So what you can do is, I would say based on your estimation of what happened, you would probably want to pay like 5 gold and then just like start handing out silvers to whoever looks like a local merchant, to get away with this with like experts, economy, I guess. So the Kel, you're sort of like perched around a corner as Ronnie pushes forward a little bit, so you can still see these guys behind you, and it would be pretty easy to just throw up a fog cloud like right in their path. Even with them seeing it, you probably wouldn't have to be that discreet to lose them with this gambit that Ronnie is pulling, because it doesn't take. It's actually pretty easily set up for you guys to succeed. So you can do that. However, if you would like to do that, you can.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me how many golds I need to.
Okay, roll a D12 plus 2, Ronnie. Okay. You only need to pay 5 gold to the person whose stall was exploded. And you only need to give out 3 silvers to the rest of the people who are gathered. The crowd is actually touched by your generosity, and they seem a little bit weary at this point. So nobody's actually trying to scam you right now. Nobody runs up and is like, "Hey, I'm a merchant. Where's my silver?" At this point, you just give some money to the people who looks like they were mildly like scorch damaged from the explosion in terms of their wares. And ultimately, the people have already done a good job repairing this stall. The thing that was most damaged is the loss of veg. And so this is almost like saying, hey, this is for your lost stuff and, you know, another day's worth. So they might actually come out ahead of this. They all seem to really appreciate that and shake your hand. It doesn't seem like anyone has necessarily clocked who you are yet. It's dark and everyone's pretty weary in this area from a long day's work. So you don't have to call more attention than you might need to by, you know, big dogging and being like, me from the Colosseum. Kel, if you throw up this cloud, you hear them grunting and being confused and a little bit scared. Trepidatious about whether or not to even enter it to chase after you. If you guys would like to duck into the Devil's Walkway now, you easily could. There's no way for sure for them to know which way you were going, but there's probably a 50-50 shot between the paths you took. But for the time being, you're able to get out of there.
Can I And I sort of like grab Kel's arm a little bit, like, okay, and just like sort of like go as like a light jog. Like, nope, nope, we
Oh.
gotta move a little
Alright.
quicker. Gotta move a little quicker.
Okay, you move past a few places and sort of find yourself ducking around a corner across the street from a familiar marquee, Osaran Sensations Catering, the catering company you previously, quote unquote, worked for while tried to infiltrate Scorch's wedding.
Oh yeah. Shit.
To your left is Veilfang Armory, which is looks like it is almost completely dead. Normally, because of the warmth provided by some of the armory and the metallurgy materials, a place like this would be open at this time of day. But the fact that it is quiet is conspicuous. But the moment of quiet you guys have in the Devil's Walkway, with only a few people skulking about, is equal parts comforting to you guys because you just got away, and a little bit like, okay, it's a little bit creepy here at night. Would you guys like to do anything while you're paused?
Well, I'm no good at investigating, really. As much as I want to find the blacksmith, I feel like this is probably A, best left for the day, and B, best left for when we have our friends with us.
I agree. Sorry, I'm so sorry. What I was trying to trying to search something in my notes. We are in here.
You can just ask
Is there a
me.
reason that there is the blacksmith came up more, or just because we're near the blacksmith? Sorry, could you just like repeat? Like we hid. They don't see us. We seem to be on the good of being sneaky.
Yes, all true.
Yeah.
The building you are stopping in front of is Veilfang Armory. I am only mentioning your immediate surroundings and to fill in the map for you guys as you spend more
Gotcha,
time in
yeah.
the city. So this stuff isn't necessarily like you have to do this or this is the next hook. It's more like you're walking this way, you are getting to know the city a bit more. I'm throwing stuff on the map as it becomes relevant. Basically, on my GM layer, I just have the names of all the locations. So as you guys pass by, take a moment and pause. This is the only reason you're pausing here is because you guys basically ducked around a corner to make sure you were finally safe after you guys were hustling a little bit. But now you guys have successfully evaded the guards, and this is just your surroundings. So yeah, you can continue on as you would like.
No, you're right. I do think it's important that we find this person, not only because someone is missing, but because if a master blacksmith is missing and someone is stealing and kidnapping people and making them new personality-based weapons, that could be connected. And even if it's
I
not,
didn't
that
think about
person
that.
could be an incredibly useful resource if we want to upgrade our weapons. We should find this person because a person is missing. We should also find them because it's probably important. Everything always seems to be important to other things than what I just think is the right thing to do.
It's like the TM is only building stuff to connect to other stuff. He's not lazily crapping out Ubisoft side missions or those Mad Max ones Oddish was telling me about.
I have
Who would've
collected
thought?
like 18 apples though at this point, so
Yeah, you have to kill 5 wolves, but for some reason you're supposed to be collecting wolf teeth, but every wolf only drops 1 or less teeth. It's classic WoW rules from here on out.
well, the no one has dental coverage these days.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
And you guys are punching them in the teeth a lot. It's hard to get a whole fang. Okay, would you guys like to continue on through the walkway? As you move forward, you do hear some like a sudden sound that makes you guys a little bit startled, but it's actually joyful cheers. You hear jingling and music and now some rhythmic clapping. You guys are passing by what looks to be another tavern at the edge of the at the place where the Devil's Walkway leads indirectly into the slums. It's the Lucky Jackal, which appears to be some sort of bar and dance hall that is just getting fired up for the evening. And that's right
One of
here.
the dancers is staying there.
I'd offer to buy you a drink for coming with me, but I know you don't particularly partake.
No, maybe on the way back. I don't. Let's just keep walking.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Ink, are you back?
Hi. Yes.
All right. Okay. As you guys reach the slums, we're going to pop back to the palace to see what's going on there. So let's go back to the royal banquet scene. Okay. Yes.
I don't know if I
Anish?
reminded Ink to change over. I don't know if the reactive is done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's done.
I did, but thank you.
Okay. So last we left, we're going to pick things back up from, we've just seen about like 15, 20 minutes play out with Kel and Ronnie leaving. We're going to pick things up just as Ronnie and Kel have left the room. So most recently, the prince has been enraged by Kel's chicanery, and his you're not quite sure what the relationship between the prince and Lady Zafira is, but Zafira seemed to go after him to calm them down.
Didn't she say cousin?
Yes, I believe she did last time. So that means, yeah, you are aware they are related. So right now, you guys are chilling out at the table, and it's a little bit awkward, but you can see Warren is putting his feet up on the table, dangerously close to Oz's plate, and is just happily munching on whatever veg he can find. Lady Daratina, sitting next to him, is really irritated that he's muscling in so close, and it has a look on her face like a dog who you're getting too close to their bowl. She looks like she might growl at any second. Baldrin is gonna clear his throat and try to smooth the air a little bit, looking across the table to Finn and Wei, be like, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I've been thrown out of lots of important affairs. One time in Chantra, Daratina makes a mouthful look like, hmm? He's like, the old Enchantra. I sang a song that was apparently so bawdy that a bunch of goblins stuck corks in their ears and threw their food at me. So I know what it's like. All I'm saying is hopefully he's not beating himself up too badly.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a rite of passage of adventurers.
You don't get thrown out of one fancy banquet, then are you really a professional?
Exactly.
Oz, Daratina nods at your comment that Warren is a food stealer and moves her plate away from him and tries to scooch closer to you to keep him at arm's length. He either understands or actively misunderstands and tries to scooch closer to her. You guys begin scooching aggressively away from one another around the table, which lightens the mood a little bit.
I would imagine both Oz and Lady Daratina are just growling at Warren while they just glare at him scooting away. There's the chairs.
In Tattoo to Wei, Finn's gonna be like, do you wanna take a VIP tour? And then sort of like gesture like to the nearest door. Is there only one door to the room we're in?
No, there's
Okay.
you're basically part of a wide, like a giant room that spreads out back, and there is a number of entrances and exits. The way that the prince went is blocked by one of these big guards. There's a big guard standing almost completely behind you, but the way you came in, the palace seems large and sprawling. You guys actually came down a small staircase from the second floor through his treasure room. So there's a lot of different places to go, and without knowing the layout of the place, it's a little bit hard to get a sense at first glance of what could be where.
Okay. Yeah. She's looking for maybe what could be at least reasonably the bathroom.
Sure. You don't know at first glance. You could potentially you could try to make an investigation check on this to see if you could have any details.
Sure. Also, in case it was not clear, Finn is meaning VIP tour equals snoopage.
Right.
I feel like that is thieves' cant, and Wei got exactly what she meant.
Beautiful.
It was not
You
subtle.
said investigation?
Yes, yeah. Okay,
Well-
you're not sure. Any of these doors could
Okay.
be equally useful. There seems to be a far balcony area that could provide some cover. And then there's just a bunch of open doors that could lead to anything. For a thief, this is a lot of possibilities, but at the same time, you do recognize that these giant looming guards clearly are willing to throw people out for much less than thievery.
Right.
Wei and the tattoo will respond back. Do you want a distraction, or I think I got one more in me for a locate object if you have anything in mind.
I think window shopping is fine, although we should probably take the kid with us because that seems like it's gonna get out of hand real soon and just gestures the growling happening at the end of the table.
Nah, Oz is fine. He's making friends.
I don't know if Finn knows that that's what making friends looks like. Yeah, okay. I guess for now, then, she's just gonna sort of get up and be like, sorry, you know, gotta powder the nose. Haha. And we'll pick a door. Should I roll to see if the door is successfully in a direction of a good snooping territory?
As soon as you stand up to move, one of these guardsmen is going to, like, come with you.
Oh, thank you so much.
As soon as
there's
he moves to come near you, another guard emerges from a different doorway and takes over his place.
Ugh,
Huh?
Oh, they're multiplying.
hate that.
Just like he just like, oh, I see. I thought you were like he's swapping with the guard who approached Finn. I was like, why? Okay. To the bathroom, please, sir.
And they march you out to the Big Bang March.
Time. And we'll also, again, thieves cantily gesture for way to follow when it makes sense to.
Yeah, Wei is just like, oh, sorry.
He's going to lead you across the complex to what looks to be a restroom at midway back the way you came.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like below the staircase leading up to the treasure room, which is now also guarded by one of these menacing dudes. He gestures, grumbling, towards the restroom for you.
Osaran manners. Haha. She waits a little bit to see if that gets any kind of reaction from this person.
But in between, in the slits in his armor, there's just darkness and like the faint glow of eyes, and they don't stop staring.
Okay, right. Anyway, she'll walk into the bathroom.
When you walk into the bathroom, you hear the door lock behind you.
The fuck? Can I try to open it?
Yeah, you can.
That's terrifying. Does it open?
No,
Like,
you're struggling
Alright.
against it. You hear the guard outside.
okay. She'll just walk back. She'll walk into the bathroom. For a moment, genuinely just like touch up her makeup, and then, when in Rome, and then, shit, this sucks. I wanted to cast invisibility. Okay, I'll message Wei again. Distraction time. I'm locked in the bathroom. This is going great so far.
Oh, fantastic.
If you could just give me a second and get him to open the door, I can be invisible, and then we can figure it out from there.
As Finn is talking to you at the dinner table, the counselor guy Varden Holloway is trying to drunkenly talk to you too. Your friends need to act in a more respectable manner. You insult the prince, you insult the whole city, you know.
Yeah, living rough in the wild, we practice some very different skill sets. I've been trying to teach them manners, let me tell you.
Make a persuasion with advantage on him.
Hold on, trying to get my character sheet to load. The cardinal sin of Roll20.
Oh, who are you, Ink?
Yeah.
Hey, I came prepared with my correct reactive today. I'm in
Right?
Yeah,
Throw you
you're
under
ready.
the bathroom or whatever we're calling it.
I don't think the owl barking at the rabbit at the end of the table is helping Wei.
It's just distracting. With your advantage, though, you manage to persuade them that you're in earnest trying to teach them, but they're just uncivilized. So, I know how it is. I've had to deal with all sorts of unsavory sorts. You know, the underground is... Well, that's not for me to say. I think I need a rest. Angelus,
I think you need another drink, my friend.
The arms merchant next to him turns and says, "Oh no, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the underground. Was it?" He's like, "Oh, perhaps I should retire. Excuse me." He stands up to sort of excuse himself from the table.
Oz in character barks at him as he passes by.
Okay, make a intimidation check.
Actually, this might be my opportunity. Let's see. Waiting for Ozzy's roll.
I mean,
He is
I'm
a
gonna say
small owl.
you have advantage on that because he is so wasted. And I just gave it away for the same reason. So he falls backwards into the guard. Ah! And knocks into him. The guard isn't sure how to respond to this and seems to be like barely restraining him not to kill Varden. Guts! Guts! There's a dog in here! He runs away.
Wait, a dog? Where?
Yeah.
As you keep scooching, Warren is somehow on the other side of you now. Oh, I love dogs. Shall we get one, Pa?
Oz nips at him if he gets too close.
Ah! Guards, please! How they wound me! Some of the guards step forward towards
On the
Warren.
table?
Yeah, he is. He's
He's a
rolling around
rabbit.
on the table.
Is
It was-
the
They
guard
didn't know
that's
we were
standing-
having rabbit for dinner.
Oh, come now. It was just a gag. You don't all have to crowd around me. They go back to their positions.
Oh, so when he does it, it's a guy.
So, quick question: is the guard that's standing in front of the bathroom, is he like still in the room, or
No, he
is it like down the hall? Okay.
He is down the hall. Technically, we'll use this white space to represent where Finn is here.
Okay.
I think she would be actually structurally in the scene more on this right side here. I'll move the camera
Okay.
back slightly to make it more visible. But she's sort of like behind you and back through the main entryway that you guys came in. There's another guard there, but as soon as Warren began flailing around on the table, another guard did emerge from another one of the hallways. So you get the sense that while the prince has left the city to be defended by his weakest guards, he's left himself to be defended by these absolute hulks.
By these weirdos, yeah. Yeah, Way's gonna say, like, oh wait, how is the council guy doing?
He ran off through the doorway that the prince went through.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Trying to figure out how I can cause my distraction.
I mean, that was pretty distracting. Everyone was watching that you're at the other side of the table.
Okay, then yeah, I might just dip.
Yeah, the guards were focused on Warren. There was a split second there where you could make an escape attempt. So if you give me a stealth roll with advantage, you might be able to slip away. Okay, with advantage, that is a 24. You dip around the hallway and couch yourself behind what's like an end table, just like adorning a hallway. So now you're sort of crouched and stealthed there. You can see down the hallway to the guard who is standing facing the door where Finn is inside, like inches from it eerily, and she is locked inside the room.
Okay. I'm gonna tattoo to Finn, because I'm assuming that we know each other. We know about thaumaturgy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I would ask Finn if it's possible if I describe the room, if she can activate thaumaturgy from within the bathroom without having to see.
What is the end goal?
Her causing some kind of noise that the guard would want to investigate.
In the hallway or in the room she's in?
Preferably, like, implying that, like, that it's down the hall or, like, somewhere away so that she can quickly go invisible. The alternative is do it inside the bathroom, but then that would be ultra sus.
Yeah, because then, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could do that. Like, what if I like mimic the prince's voice, like calling for this guard down the hallway?
Yeah. Have the
Never
prince
refuse
say,
call.
"Guard, weren't you supposed to escort the blue one out?"
Hell yeah. I'll do that. Thaumaturgy it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean, you do it.
can you explain exactly the way this is going to go down?
Sure. So Way messages me that. Finn goes as close to the door as she can, and sort of just like, I guess like trying to find a gap in the door, maybe through the keyhole or something, is just going to like try to, shoot the noise out from that way.
Okay, so right now,
project
Wei,
it
Wei
down
is
the
sort of
hallway.
like over here in hiding there. This guy is here. You're on the other side of the door. You're going through the keyhole and trying to create like a noise in this direction ish
Yeah,
to try
to
to
get
like
distract
throwing-
him.
turn away. Yes.
Throwing her voice with thaumaturgy and trying to imitate the prince.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Since thaumaturgy doesn't necessarily allow you to do that, you can, but it does allow you to do things that are similar to that. I'm gonna say you do this with a performance roll as well to try to imitate the prince and use the booming
Totally.
voice and the voice altering effects of thaumaturgy to try to imitate him completely.
Okie dokie.
So we'll see how this goes. Okay, it 8s on performance.
There's no way,
That's
bro.
rough.
All
You
week,
rolled a
all
2.
Rest in peace.
Okay, so you make a weird noise at the end of the hall, and like 6 or 7 of these giant guards rush towards
Come
it and
on.
stare at the empty space. The one who is closest to you just looks down the hall as several of these guards look at the space. They stare at it for, a minute and then leave and make no sound based on it. You see the guard nearest you crouch down and look with his glowing eyes directly at you through the keyhole and just goes, "Mm."
Wow, creepy.
I'll be done in a second. In the tattoo.
I-
I might be kind of spent from the performance earlier.
I wasted all my
Yeah,
powers cheating.
Yeah, what the fuck are these guys on? I can understand the performance anxiety.
I didn't think that they would lock me in the bathroom. Is this like normal protocol? Here.
I don't fucking know.
All right. Well, what's plan B? Oh, what if you pretend to be a guard? Just go up to him and shift change or something.
I don't know if I want to fuck with him like that.
It's 7:43. Classic.
I mean, how hard could it be? I mean, all these guys do is grunt and be weird. Lock people in bathrooms.
All I do is grunt and be weird.
And
Um,
and lie.
And he'd hop up on
Okay, yeah, here's what I think I'm gonna do. Nothing can go wrong. I want to disguise self as the minister that was super drunk.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I'm going to, drunkenly stumble into the guard.
Okay. All right. All right. So you disguise self. What are the parameters of that? Could you post it in chat?
Yes, absolutely.
Like you can look
Disguise.
different, but it'll.
Yeah, so it lasts an hour. I don't have to concentrate, and I cannot be taller or shorter.
Right.
max
Objects
than a
pass
foot.
through. Right. Right.
Yeah.
So you're making yourself like maybe 6 inches taller and a little bit chubbier, and so you recognize immediately that there's going to be like you don't want this guy to touch you, or it could be game over. Okay. So you head forward, newly disguised as Varden Holloway, and you walk towards him. And
Yeah, I'm like walking towards him. I'm stumbling. I'm slurring my words, and I'm saying like, "You there? I need your help. I need to see the prince. We need to update the curtains."
okay, make a deception check.
Perception. Oh, no,
That's history. Okay.
Thank God.
22, almost natural 20 would have been.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm an actor and I'm playing a character, which means
How's
I
advantage?
have advantage.
Okay, so natural 20. The guard convincingly buys it 100% and seems to emote for the first time that you've seen any of these guards emote. He just sort of like puts his hand on his face and rubs his temples, even though there's armor there. He seems to be deeply annoyed by this. You get, based on your performance, that this is probably, you inadvertently depicted a situation that probably happens every night to this guy. So he just goes over and grabs you by the back of your collar and starts leading you down the hallway elsewhere.
And as soon as he grabs me, I tattoo to Finn, like, here's your shot. I might need a rescue.
Yep. On it. I would like to lockpick.
Okay,
Because he didn't unlock the door, right?
correct. You're still locked inside.
That's really negligent.
So you're going to lockpick in just a second. Right now, we're going to follow Way down the hallway to see what happens to him. You.
It's far too burgundy.
He grumbles as if he's just like, yeah, I know, and takes you in a roundabout way. Oz, give me a perception or a wisdom save, I guess.
Perception or wisdom? Those are different.
A wisdom save to see if you see this. Okay, you do. You see what looks to be a second Varden hallway, the guy you just barked at, from across, from about like 40 feet away around this massive room. You see him being led, an attempt at discretion by this giant guard, picking up this other Varden and taking him past you behind another hallway, so you lose sight of him. But it does strike you strange that he made that much of a distance in his current state. That seems so drunk. And you also notice that both Finn and Way are gone. So you put it together. This has to be something they're doing, although you're not sure what. You also see from across the room that several of the other members of the table also seem to notice this. But none of them brings it up for whatever reason. Way, you get led down past a bunch of other guards who just sort of grunt with understanding towards the one who's carrying you into what is clearly some sort of royal quarters. It's even more beautiful and opulent than what you've seen before. You see a long staircase leading upwards, you assume, to more chambers. You pass by a bunch of different doors. You hear some voices upstairs, one of which sounds like Lady Zafira. So you have to imagine that the prince and Lady Zafira are upstairs. And as you're trying to get a sense of what's going on, the guard pushes open one of these doors and is about to throw you inside when he sees another Varden Holloway inside, hunched over what looks like a bedpan, puking into it. The drunken Varden looks up at assumably himself being held by a guard and goes, "Huh? What's the meaning of this?" The guard looks at the drunken Varden on the ground and then the one that is in his hand, and then looks at you and puts you down and then like scratches his head as if he's not sure which is the real one. What would you like to do, Way?
I'm trying to think. Do I go for the stupid thing?
We may be past that point. no
Uh,
help of mine.
Ronnie and Kel are having a very nice walk.
Yeah.
Ronnie
I
and
think.
Kel are on a date holding hands right now while you're doing this.
Okay, let
This
me
is the
let me
date,
roll.
Griffin and Way.
Let me roll for this. Okay, I'm gonna try fake sincere. Hold my hands up, and he's like, "Hold on, I can explain." Just doing his normal voice. I can explain. I can explain. I'm sorry. I will drop disguise self,
Okay.
and he will say, "I am so sorry. This got out of hand. I just wanted a chance to apologize to the prince on the Sahooligans' behalf. That was unbecoming of adventurers, potential heroes of the city.
Okay, make a persuasion check with a high DC. Okay. His eyes furrow. He's drunk, but he knows what it means to be had. And he's having seen himself suddenly become someone he just saw across the table, a friend of those who've been thrown out earlier, the man who said he's been trying to teach politeness. He says, "Guard! Imposter! Throw him outside!" The guard growls with approval as if he's been had too and takes you outside. He marches you past everybody in the dining room, holding you up, past Oz. Oz, you see now clearly Way being carried by the scruff outside. Way, you are thrown on your face outside on the city map.
No.
Yeah.
One by one they fall.
Watching as his party members keep being taken out, Oz has a moment of sincerity. I'm so sorry for them. You know, they get really antsy when you make them sit too long, and they like to go explore. You have to understand, we're used to exploring places.
Apologizing to the snacky girl.
He's just addressing the table as a whole, as everyone just watched that.
I agree, young Oz, says Warren. Your friends could be quite uncouth. He starts dabbing at his face with the tablecloth.
Oh my gosh, what if Oz just kills this man and we are not there to see?
He's tempted.
Yeah, no, it could happen.
Baldrin's gonna be like, all right, well, whatever's happening here, I think the longer we stay, the more likely we're privy to some sort of war crimes. Maybe it's best we end the dinner party now. He stands up.
I mean, all the trouble members are gone. You have me.
Make a persuasion roll. Natural 20. They all shrug and they're like, it's true. He has been causing the least trouble of anyone here. And they go back. Lady Daratina pats your head gently. You're a good kid.
Oz nods.
Correct. As Baldrin turns to you, but before he can get a word out, Oberyn is going to butt in. He says, "You know, I've heard a legend of Jerexpon through the tabloids of someone called the Bird Kid. That wouldn't happen to be you, would it?" The others turn with interest towards you.
Oz, who is currently wearing the captain's hat, I realized a few minutes ago,
Right.
just goes, "I've heard of the Bird Kid too. Quite the legend that one is."
Oh, I see. So you wouldn't happen to know him personally?
I feel like I have, met others who have met him. I've never been in the same room personally, though.
Certainly at the same time.
I see. Much like Whisper Window himself, a legend for the ages. Who knows? Perhaps hundreds of years from now, children in the streets will be dressed as the Bird Kid, or wearing a captain's hat, or some such. It's fun to think about, isn't it? He chuckles to himself. the blue lady next to you, Elia, is going to turn to you, Oz, for the first time, and ask you, now, do you think this bird kid is a force of good in the world, or is he just a troublemaker? She seems to be smirking.
Well, that is a hard one to answer, because that makes it such a black and white thing, good and evil. Is it good, or is it getting the job done with the least harm?
Baldrin raises his glass. Ah, quite right. Sometimes in a world full of chaos, minimizing casualties is the best you can do. Elia stares at him, reprimandingly. And he's like, well, I mean, you can always try to do better. But even Elia, things don't always work out the way we wish they would. She nods. This is true. I wish we could save everyone, but sometimes even those we love the most are taken from us. Baldrin squeezes her hand, but we can still try to soldier on. Act the way we think they might have to honor their memory. Undulus is gonna break in for the first time in this in the past few minutes, and he raises a glass. Here. I may not be as noble as Platinum Skies, but I'm sure all of us at this table have lost people. They look around at one another. Even Warren seems surprisingly solemn. It stinks, That's the nature of war. And what do you know? I'm an arms dealer, so I guess I'm profiting from it. But I've never found a way through this world that doesn't involve a little bit of bloodshed. Though, I think all of us wish there was one. Elia looks down at her plate and pushes it away slightly, crossing her arms. I don't care. I'm going to keep on fighting because I believe there really is a way to make that world exist. I'm not ready to give in to cynicism just yet. She stares at Undulus, challenging him, but not without any real malice to it. He smirks. Well, I'm glad somebody has the cojones to do it, so to speak. I think I'm too cynical. She nods. That's what I thought. Baldrin turns back to you, Oz. What do you think, Oz? You think there's still a chance this world could turn good? Or is that too black and white?
I mean, you could always add little bits of good here and there as you can. You can't, if you say everything is bad, it will always be bad. Well, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're just making things worse.
You notice, Oz, as you're talking, Daratina suddenly has done the unthinkable. She has stopped eating. She isn't chewing anything. She's just staring at the table. Her fingers, her knuckles tense up as she grips the tablecloth. You can tell something's on her mind. Before she can say anything, Warren slaps his palm on the table and says, "Quite right. I've always believed that people like Oz and myself, true heroes of course, do nothing but make this world a better place. We are forces of good in this world." The others shake their heads at his ridiculousness.
Oz is glaring at Warren, really wishing he had a silence spell right now.
Daratina stands up and then looks at you, Oz, and points at you and says, "Later. You and me need to talk later." And then she just leaves the table and walks away.
Oh, all right.
As everybody is going about to busy themselves with further conversation and chit chat and sort of discussing this nature of how much good can you do in the world, we're going to go back to Affinity, who's currently still locked in the bathroom. Affinity, give me that lock picking check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sleight of hand, right?
Yes, please. Plus proficiency. Okay, that's 4 plus, 6 mods. Okay, 13. You are struggling to pick this. This is clearly an extremely expensive lock.
She's like stomping around at this point. Just looks at the door. Fuck this. She Misty steps outside.
You can Misty step through stuff, right? I'm pretty.
Actually,
Yeah.
I lied. I
You
lied.
can.
Sorry. So hold on.
You-
Wrong spell.
I think you could look
Different
through
character.
The keyhole, yeah.
I can look through the keyhole, but Dimension Door.
Do you have
I
a spell slot
think
left
I
for
can
Dimension Door?
That's so
Shit,
far.
I fucking don't. Guys, I'm literally trapped in the bathroom. This is so embarrassing.
She's like, I got this,
Um,
babes. Don't worry about it. Oh, no.
Just slamming against the door.
Yeah,
I was
this
like, Misty
is
Step
so
does,
fun.
I think, require line of sight.
But could you look out of the keyhole and just?
Yeah, we've already established the keyhole has enough space
It
to
does.
look.
I
Because he
could.
creeped on you.
Yeah, he was peeping. I think I want to at this point because I don't have I don't know how or when I used my Dimension Door spell slot, to be honest with you, but I have it ticked
Oh.
as used.
No, you used it during the tournament. You dimension doored to
Oh.
reach one of the children.
That's true. Oh, and I Dimension Door on top of the big woman
Yep.
to get the ball.
Yep.
Which I felt in the moment was really useful and important to do.
It was.
It was important.
I in that case, I think Finn's gonna play the long game and just wait it
Loud
out.
clutch.
Is going
Yeah, what you could do
to-
is just be really quiet and then turn invisible, and then when he investigates, it's gonna be sus, but it's a strat.
Exactly. She's gonna go invisible and wait for someone to open the door for her.
15 minutes pass. You're beginning to worry
God.
if the guard has forgotten
You-
about you because he was distracted doing something else.
Okay,
You don't
I
have
will
to go
message,
invisible first. You could maybe ready an action to go invisible when you hear someone starting to open the door. If you're like,
You-
you know, if we're all imagining the exact same bathroom,
Right.
you're like under the sink area.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, Ink.
I do. I fully do. Just next to the little garbage. I'm going to.
You could also cause a commotion and wait for him to come in and then invisibly sneak out.
Right? You could
Well,
just set
here's
a
the thing.
fire in a trash can.
Ozzy's still in the room, right?
Ozzy's
Oz is
having a
having
nice
a good
time.
conversation.
Okay, Finn's gonna interrupt that conversation. Ozzy, I'm stuck in the bathroom, but I need you to can you just remind them that I'm in here?
Has anyone seen my friend Finn in a while? I just realized. Has anyone made sure she didn't get like flushed down the toilet or something? Oz
Warren
is kind of talking to
overreacts.
the guards.
Flush down the toilet. Ah, I've never seen such a mystery. Don't worry, Oz. I'll find her for you. He rushes off.
Jesus Christ. Actually, maybe this is good. Maybe this is good for me.
Is Oz kind of silently able to portray to Finn, Warren is coming. I did not ask him to go. Good luck.
Once again, shit. Okay.
Another guard follows Warren towards you, and another one takes his place.
Okay, yeah. As soon as Finn hears any sort of sounds outside the door, she will cast invisibility on herself.
Okay. So Finn visible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Warren marches over to the door. Is this the bathroom, right? He looks to the guard. The guard nods. Finn, are you in there? Are you having indigestion? He starts pulling at the doorknob. Finn, if this is about your IBS, many women suffer from such things. There's no reason to be embarrassed by your rampant farting. In fact, my strong nose, I think I can smell it now. The guard begins to rub his temples again with annoyance. He shoves Warren away and unlocks the door.
Okay.
They both look inside. The guard turns to Warren, like, "What are you on about?" He says, "Eh? But I thought she was in here. Why would the door be locked otherwise?" A puzzle of a mystery. Finn, describe where you're hiding or standing in the context of the bathroom. The bathroom is like this is clearly like a guest, not an ornate bathroom. It has it is just sort of a rectangle with a magical toilets like this, with a toilet
Okay,
here
single
and
stall,
a
single
sink
stall.
here, and just some random accoutrement there.
Yeah, so at this point she's already taken her heels off because clickety clack. And I think it's just sort of up against like the sink as much as she can be.
Okay.
And it's gonna wait for just like as little spaces as she feels like she can confidently fit through if they come in or back up away from the door to sort of slip past.
Warren looks at the guard. This could be the case of a ghost possession. He looks at the guard sincerely. The guard tilts his head, not believing it. If she's been stolen by some sort of poltergeist, we'll need to reveal its true form. He picks up a
No.
He picks up a tomato from his satchel and he throws it directly this way into the bathroom. So I need you to make a just a dex save to push yourself up against the of the sink. Okay, with a dirty 20, you easily watch as it sails by and splats against the wall, creating a big mess. The guard looks enraged by this. I was just checking. All right, you're right. I guess she's not here. But doesn't that mean she's somewhere loose in the palace? Perhaps you should go check. The guard yells, and then pulls out a small trumpet and goes, "Fur, fur," and a bunch of guards start marching around the palace on the hunt. This guard tries to make a like horns on his head to show that we're looking for a tiefling. It seems like they struggle to communicate. They all begin marching around, not directly looking at the bathroom. Warren just stands around looking while they all march around and stands by the side of the door frame. Ugh. I hope she doesn't somehow sneak away in all this commotion. He starts eating another tomato from his pouch.
Yeah, that's her cue. Finally, we'll exit the bathroom.
Okay. These guys are moving around the hall with like reckless abandon, and they take up so much space. So please describe where you are trying to get to and how you would like to do that while these guys, they're like, it's like one of those like in a video game, it's like a block is basically moving through the hallway and you just have to dodge it. These blocks are big block-headed guards.
Yeah, this probably isn't Finn's first rodeo with something similar like that. She's gonna stick close to the wall and try to go back towards, I think it was the first room, with the fancy important items that the prince was showing us originally.
Sure. In order to get there, you will have to sort of move this in a little bit. You will have to go this way around the room you were in. Oh, I don't want a fill. You'll have to go this way around the rooms you were in and then up a staircase here to where you previously saw guards standing post. But now as you are moving, you see that the guards are moving up and down the stairs. Basically, make an intelligence save to see if you can tell what they're doing.
I won't.
Okay. With a 9, you're not sure. That's not what you're focused on right now. All right. You are already invisible And there's two ways that you can get up these stairs. One is to try to scale the side of the stairwell with acrobatics, and the other is to just stealthily push past all of them going up normally.
Okay. I think she's gonna scale up the sides. I don't think she wants to touch any of them.
Okay, make a acrobatics. Okay.
Fuck, dude.
You you climb up the banister and then reach up towards a chandelier hanging up from the higher level. And as soon as you do, it begins to jingle extremely loudly and suddenly begins swaying and jingling. Your tail flicks, whacking against the helmet of one of the passing guards, who stops and looks up. You're still invisible, but you are clinging like an upside down cat to the bottom of a chandelier invisibly as it tingles back and forth. About 8 guards circle around the chandelier, watching it sway, waiting for something else to happen.
Can I just also, I guess in cat fashion, try to spread my hands and legs out on the top of the chandelier to stabilize
Yeah, I mean,
get it to stop swaying?
you could try to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, stupid.
Okay,
I can't wait to see this
you
art.
successfully surmount the top of the chandelier and stand on it on all fours like a Halloween cat. But but you do not stabilize it at all. It continues to jingle. You're now like maybe 6 inches, or no, you're probably a foot higher off the ground from them now. You also see 2 guards who have stopped on the staircase you're trying to get to. So there's like 6 guards below you in a circle, looking up. You were really having a Tangled style madcap escape right now.
Yeah.
And
This isn't exactly how Finn pictured the evening going.
you are currently now on about halfway between the bottom floor and the second floor right now. You are now seeing things that hadn't really mattered to you before, but you do see, as you are swaying, there are a bunch of little alcoves that have glassed in windows on them, so light can get through and create a nice effect in there. It might be possible for you to leap from one of them to the next to try to just invisibly hide away in one of these places that would be difficult for a guy this bulky to get up to. But there's a couple ways you might want to do that, which is 1, pure safety mode, go acrobatics and just try to leap from where you're at to the other thing. And the other way is to try to do it completely silently as best you can, which would be harder, but the benefit would be they'll still be looking at the place you just leapt from and you'll be cleanly out of sight.
I see. Okay. I'm gonna take the easier route and try to skadoot myself into that the nearest alcove you described.
Okay, so this alcove will be on the second floor, the same floor as the treasure room, but it's on the other side of the staircase. There's no staircase leading up to it. You're just basically hanging out on a little balcony, not really meant for human climbing, but you can fit there easily. So give me an acrobatics to do that. Wait, was that your acrobatics there? 15?
That was my old acrobatics.
Yeah, that's your old one from getting on top. Got it.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a little prayer.
No, yeah. I'm laughing at myself. Okay, 20. With your dirty 20, you leap. You don't cause a ton of new sway, but you do cause a little new sway. So they see something happened. They're looking around. But you skillfully land on these little, I'll draw it here. There's like a railing. You were on this chandelier here, this upside down apple, and leapt over here into a series of little like columned areas that are glassed in with windows here.
Okay, cool.
And so these guys are down below you. You're not outside. You're basically on the inside of a building, and on one side of the window glass. There's glass between you and outside right now.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like this is a wall here. On the other side is the
Yeah.
treasure room over here. Beneath you are
So
the
I can
stairs going down.
Yeah, okay, I see. So I can just sort of sidestep my way to this door here.
There's a gap here that leads down a hallway. The stairs are between you. So to get to the other side, and there's also guards going up and down these stairs. So you basically leapt away from your destination to try to get safe, while these dudes are like menacingly walking all around this area. So right now you're safe. You're in an area that is not a walkway. It is just a ledge. So they can't
Mhm.
really get up to you where you're at.
Okay, so I'd still sort of have to do some maneuvering around them to
Right.
get into the treasure room.
And plus you get the sense that they are probably going to, as soon as they stop staring at this chandelier, they're probably going to resume marching around to look for you. So the problem will still persist that there is a lot of commotion happening. Oz, from your seat within, you see these guards all marching around, which kind of kills the dinner vibe. Baldrin's going to yell out, "Hey, what's going on?" The guard responds, and he's like, "Whoa, okay, say it, don't spray it." I did not get a word of that. Everyone stays seated a little bit nervously that that some sort of commotion is happening. Oz, you get the sneaking suspicion that once again one of your friends is probably responsible.
To try to sort of cover this, Oz goes, "Wow, I was kidding when I said Finn got flushed down the toilet. I hope she's okay. I can't believe it happened again."
The others chuckle at this, uncertain about whether it's possible or not. You notice that Aubrun is making notes on everything that is happening right now. Like he's going to write about it later. Okay. Finn is in a precarious space. Wei, you've been tossed outside for the time being. Let's go to Wei real quick to reassess where he's at. So Wei, about the time that you get thrown out, you are on top of this long staircase leading down above the guard barracks. And as you are looking around to see if anybody, if you can see any of your other pals, you do see a bunch of guards are seemingly arguing with a fog cloud in the middle of the area. You're not sure what's going on there. You have to imagine it's probably some sort of Kel antics, but it could also be some other magical thievery. It is a big city. So that's where you're at right now. I just want to check in with you real quick before we pop back to Finn about what would you be doing at this point?
Yeah, I think he's doing that thing like a cat when they beef a jump and they just absolutely plummet. They like kind of preen themselves like, no, it's gravity that was wrong. I
Yeah.
did it perfectly.
Yeah, sure. He's cleaning
Fine.
himself.
Yeah, just kind of brushing himself off, making sure the outfit's still pristine. He doesn't have mending to save it. I think he wants to avoid.
Probably knows it does.
I want to avoid the guards if at all possible. I'm kind of leaning towards. We said that we were going to meet Lancer Dancer at the church. I almost want to scope out the church.
Okay. So, you as you are heading down, you see a bunch of the other guards are around. There's about like 15-20 guards just staring at the smoke, trying to see what's going on. But the younger guys are like complaining about this. Some people in town are watching just to see what's going on. You recognize that it's probably not a great idea to walk through it unless you're trying to get their attention or potentially annoy them. But you could, since your destination is the Temple of Those That Remain, the best way would be, the normal way you would go is by walking down the stairs, marching up and down the square, going down the stairs and going this way, but that there's a bunch of guards in your way. You don't want to deal with that. The acrobatic option is to leap off stealthily this way and then cut around this way, or perhaps through the houses of the noble quarter at your discretion to go there. You can also take the
How did
long
you-
way around, which is just going this way too, and then finding your way.
No, I
through.
absolutely wanted to take the acrobatic route. You picked up what I was putting down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So do give me an acrobatics or stealth to try to get down. You can do it either way, either flashily with acrobatics or quietly with stealth. It's about
Probably
like a
stealth.
it's about like a 10-foot drop. You stealthily drop down without making a sound, but you do come down hard on your leg as a complication of that. So you take 10 damage.
Damn. Yeah, I really. That's ow.
Yeah, it really hurts. It's
Big
a pretty
owie.
bad sprain. You're walking with a slight limp now, but you are stealthy and no one is noticing you.
Let me see. Do I have any heals? I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna try and turn this limp into like a rich person laissez-faire like swagger, like I own the streets, but like I'm trying to walk like this is my part of town. And yeah, from now I'm just gonna kind of walk towards the Temple of Those That Remain.
Can
as
you
far as I
describe
know
your
where that
outfit
is.
again for me? Your finery?
The vibe, from what I remember of the picture, was kind of like a rich piratey.
Okay, right. What do you remember what color is the base of it? Like is it
I
a
think it's
light
blue
color or
and
a
then-
dark color?
I think it's a mix of blue, like dark and light teals with white, and then there's like a pink accent, probably like an ascot.
Okay, so because you got thrown on your face, even on the clean part of this sandy place, the lighter aspects of your outfit are fully scuffed in terms of like they just look sandy and gross. The darker, more adventure-y parts of your outfit are fitting in, but because of the limp, it does look like you're a noble who got his ass kicked at the racetrack, kind of. That's the vibe you're getting off. But on the plus side is that this is an extremely busy city, and just because it has different cases of like where people live, it's not that strange for you to be walking around. It's not it's darker out, but it's not like midnight yet, and everyone's distracted in the area by the cloud and whatever's going on with the guards. So you really don't have to worry too much about people staring at you right now.
Yeah, Wei will take this as he's like, okay, yeah, fine. I lost all my money at the races, and he'll just quickly limp, maybe pathetically if people are looking by, like, oh, poor baby, he got mugged, towards the Temple of Those That Remain.
Okay. As you head on, you pass by the House of Silk, where the harangued owner sees you in your scuffed finery and it's just like, oh, just like horrible. Has a horrible moment of, oh God, what has he done to the clothes already? It's been less than a day. But doesn't interact with you, just has a private moment of dismay. Right now we're at halfway through, so we are going to take our break now. But when we're back, we will check in on some of the others to see how they're doing. Oh, we got a buff from Captain Come Get Some. I just realized that. Let me pull that up on the to-do list. Thank you very much, Captain. So we have 2 Captain buffs. So as soon as Finn gets into a fight with these guards, they'll be even stronger.
Fun.
Don't worry, she's by
I'm
herself.
sure that won't happen. Yeah, a bard by themselves is always good.
It's crazy that I really thought leaving you all that I was like, all the charming people are there. It's fine, and Oz can do damage. It's actually fine.
You
And
have
the
to
I feel
people
think
like Way
how many
Way
people
did
are
chat to
guarding
everybody.
Finn. And by
I
people,
mean,
I mean
Oz has
party
everything
members.
under control. It's
Yeah,
everyone
Oz is
else that's
fine.
ran off to do something.
Oz is only
Oz does
wacky
have
when he
everything.
has people
Oz
to back
always
him up.
has everything under control.
Oz always has
Once
his
Way got
snake
thrown
plan.
out on his ass, I feel like he just tatted to everybody like, well, jig's up. GG, good luck.
All right. Here's
And we're
some-
just like, what jig?
Need for the jig to be up. Same.
we are we'll be right back. Here's some clips. BRB. Look at this! It won't even let me jump on the ring! It won't even let me! He's a smitten kitten. What the fuck? I am Ulsan. We are Ulsan. Ulsan.
This should be a piece of cake, Ashley. Yeah, a real blast. The food court is one of our favorite hangouts. We got this place wired.
Yeah, it really looks like you two spent a lot of time serving pizzas and roller skates. Okay, look, you gotta get a gem. So
This
listen
chick's
up.
a total
This is very
bitch.
simple. Keep the
Oh, he kicked me off the fucking level! Ha! Oh, it lowers the platform? Oh, okay. No! Fuck! No! I'm like, this must be a British thing, because I... Oh! No, no, no! No, you're not taking this... Oh, fuck yeah. I missed a light. Oh, monkey, monkey! If the pirates blow up the library, that means the teachers can't make us read any more books. What the fuck? Why are you like this? Only the ball hurts, not the chain. Okay, gotcha. You said only the ball would hurt. This is a legit great game. It's freezing again. Oh, so close. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Okay, I definitely need that. Ha! What? Don't need that. No! Fuck. Hey, alright. I don't like these things. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh, no, no, no! Punching! No! Fuck. His arm is just like schlarfed. Like, what is happening? This is like what being on mushrooms is like. I swear to God. The fuck? Did I just hump that barrel so far it exploded? Meowth. No! Why? Meowth! No! Oh shit! Why is that so scary? We're celebrating Jill Valentine's Day here. Here's our protagonist, Jill Valentine's, complete with unnecessary boob jiggle. Why is this happening? No, 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 no! Stop! Holy shit! He's not dead yet! He's not dead yet! He's not dead yet! Hey, Oddish, what's that? Hey, Oddish. What's, Alright, we are back. So let's momentarily go back to this dinner scene where Oz is having a delightful time and Finn is up here in no man's land.
And Finn's up.
All right, so Finn, you're in sort of a precarious situation right now. You have two major options that you can see, which is one, try to slink back to the table as best you can and attempt this daring heist another time when you have more resources available, or try to hunker down here for a while until these guys calm down and see if you can find an opening that way.
I think her adrenaline is too high to stop moving from everything up until this point. So she's gonna try to just do her best to maneuver around and keep it going until she can get into the treasure room.
Okay. The problem is your direct path is kind of blocked right now. You could attempt to keep going down this hall to your right, I guess the left side, map left. But you haven't explored that area and are not sure if there are guards that way.
Yeah, she's gonna take the risk and keep going.
Okay, how do you want to move that way? Once you head that way, you'll be stepping off a ledge onto a normal hallway.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll do that carefully. Is it like tall enough for me to just walk, or would I need to crouch or something?
Right now you're sort of hunkering with your back against this glass, but it's invisible, so no one can see your butt from below, I guess. There's like a little railing here that is not difficult for you to climb. So you'd basically flip over that and then you could just stand normally. And then this sort of area here is a hallway that wraps. Ugh, why does it keep doing this? Kind of wraps around. So you could just make your way this way, but there's a lot of doors and there seems to be an open hallway there too. And you know, these guards are going through every part of the house, so you're not sure if one's going to pop out and get you.
Okay. Feeling confident because she's invisible, she will still proceed.
Okay. You said you wanted to do so carefully, so stealth, I guess?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay.
Eh?
You easily make your way, you easily make your way to this, right outside this doorway, as one of the guards comes through this little door here and walks past you and takes this guy's place, and they all sort of like rotate this guy going down that way. The chandelier begins to stop swinging. And the guards look around and shrug and start going about their business. As one guard is standing left next to it, Warren walks up and approaches him and is like, "Strange. Maybe it's that dang blasted ghost again." He throws a tomato at the chandelier. It begins swaying again and now is covered in stuff. The guard looks at him and goes, "Nah!" and picks Warren up as if he's going to throw him out next. He's like, "I was only helping!" And Warren gets taken away by the guard.
Phew. That's a relief. Yeah, she'll keep going around this way. And I guess watching the guards move, trying to time it so that maybe if there's an opening when one of them is sort of switching positions, she'll slip through the door.
Yeah, you've noticed that based on the way they're moving, about every 20 seconds or so, another one pops through this door behind you and chases the one that way, and they sort of just rotate around like that. So you manage to find an opening that you can use. So we're going to need a dexterity. Well, I guess you can do stealth or acrobatics here. It's not really.
Okay.
Actually, I think you can still use acrobatics here if you want. I mean, that's what it's there for. To either do this quietly or do it quickly.
I will do it stealthily.
Okay. With the 22, you easily slip into the treasure room undetected. There are 2 guards inside who seem to be marching around the treasure room in a square.
That's fair and to be expected. She's gonna take just like a moment sort of to like catch her breath a little bit and look around. And what was the you know what? She'll just tattoo Toei. What was that thing that you wanted again from in the treasure room? Which one was it? There's so many.
The gambling one, the one that said that the guy was a gambler.
Gambler? Okay.
You know what frankly think just happened? It sounded incredibly like skittering creatures, but it freaked me right out.
Okay, gambling. Can I locate the one?
Yeah,
The
you
one.
sort of tuck yourself into a corner. How long is your invisibility, by the way?
I believe it's an hour, but sometimes I mistake it for another spell, so let me double check that. I think it's an hour. I'm like 99% sure.
Right. Okay. Do a investigation check on this room, because there are, I think, 6 objects in it.
Yeah. I
5.
steal the wrong one. Close.
All right, you're not entirely sure. You were not paying attention earlier during the tour.
She was not.
But if she had to guess, it would probably be this sand glass thing. That seems like something that could be for races or something.
Okay. Understanding the severity of the position she's in, for the moment, she just sort of wants to observe the security around it, like the glass it's in, how tightly is that? Is there any magic? Is it trapped at all? Something like that.
Yes. Okay. So you see what looks to be a cursed hourglass, made of bones and other sort of creepy materials, in a glass case that looks like this, sort of like a museum case.
Mm-hmm.
And the hourglass is inside it. It has ornate gilded edges, like so. Is this visible? No, it barely is. It looks to be extremely strong reinforced glass from what you can tell, along with bindings along the outside. If you want, while they're moving, you can try to do another stealth to sort of like walk along with them to match their footsteps and get closer to it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You stumble a bit, but the guards stop. That's how you know. But then after you wait a few seconds and eventually they resume their march after looking around and seeing nothing, you slowly creep towards it. Please give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
This thing
roll
sets
20.
off all of your sensors. It is definitely magically reinforced. There's probably an alarm spell on this. It's best you don't touch it until you find some way to dispel this magic.
She's a little disappointed at that information, but continuing to scout the room then, is there a sign of any, like, is there a lever, a button, a glyph or something that looks like it's the source of security magic?
I forget the name of the art style, but it is very ostentatious where everything is embellished. As you look around the room, you recognize that if this is a sequence where you have to pull some sort of candlestick or something like that, there are so many options of little ornate handles and things to pull. If it is something like that, then it's going to take forever to do it by process of elimination, which maybe is part of the point.
Yeah. She's gonna sort of sigh, and, she's not gonna push her luck here. The intel about the security, I think, is good enough for her for now, but she is determined to not leave empty-handed. Is there like another room or a side room or like other places that maybe some sort of valuables or just something ornate and interesting could
The
be
palace
found?
is full of little knickknacks, sort of like the silverware and stuff that you have already stolen. You've probably stolen about, like, I don't know, 25 to 30 gold worth of silverware from the palace already. And you recognize that as so long as you're invisible, you could probably go down any corridor and just grab stuff like, little adornments, cups, books, any sort of like little statuettes and stuff like that that might not have any like magical value, but could be sold for a fine price or just be collectibles.
Yeah.
The two, there's only one entrance and exit that you can see in this room, which is the way you came in, back into that hellish chandelier hallway, or the way you initially were led into the room earlier by the prince, which would lead you back towards the palace courtyard and to your eventual path of egress, I guess. So the question is, do you want to start meandering your way back to Oz, or, assuming Oz is safe, to head back and try to meet up with Wei and the others?
I guess at this point, she'll grab whatever knickknacks and stuff she can, fit on her person in her dress that can't hide a lot. And and try to meet it back up with Wei and everyone, but also we'll to Ozzy. All right, mission kind of successful. Let's dip.
Okay, so you're gonna head to Ozzy first, or you're gonna say to Ozzy in the...
I'm just letting Ozzy know that I'm going to meet up with where I think I saw Wei get chucked out of the building.
Okay. You successfully relay that to Oz. Oz, how are you going to respond to that info?
Okay, I hope that's a good mission successful. I'm gonna let this dinner party end naturally so nothing seems suspicious. I think I'm winning their hearts. They might give me presents.
Okay. As long as you're okay, then that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. They're bringing out dessert and everything. I can't believe you guys left.
Wait, really? What kind of dessert? I mean, never mind. It's fine.
You start to do a 180 and sneak back in to get cake.
I was in the bathroom the whole time, silly.
I got sucked in the
I
toilet, like you said. I'm free.
Just forgot my lactate.
Just
Okay.
out of character, I love how everyone at this dinner party is now going to think Oz is the most reasonable one. The one who was barking earlier.
He's a captain. He's clearly a man of great import.
Barking is just a language, and not everyone can speak it, right?
He's got a good business sense. He had
It is
this
funny.
idea.
The
Yeah,
person
the other
who
noble
barked
was barking.
is the most respectable. But then again, they've been around Dorotina all night. They probably are like, some nobles are just like this. Oz just a strange noble. Okay, so you give me another stealth roll to see how your just egress from the palace is doing.
Sure.
Is that the right word, Ray? Exit? Egress?
Egress is a way to say
Egress.
exit, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ingress is entrance, I think.
Right.
Egress is exit.
High five.
Okay, good. I needed a quick Northwestern check, but Oddish knew as well. Okay. Okay, so stealth 12.
Yep.
Are they
Okay.
speaking?
Okay, as soon as you exit the room, you see a gold cup that might be worth something, and as soon as you take it, you just like knock over a whole bunch of stuff on the table. The guards inside the room behind you immediately turn and start moving towards you. You get the sense that now is the time to bolt.
Yeah, she's once again heels off, just running out of the castle.
Okay, dex save to try to get out of there without causing further
Okay.
mischief. 24. Okay, you zoom out, and as you're going, you steal a candlestick holder that is sculpted to look like a mermaid, and you're just like yoink, and that's it. That's all you can get. but you're happy you got something that looks kind of cool, and you zip outside into the courtyard. You're not free of the castle complex, but you are now. I'll take you to the map. Okay, map. You are now basically right here, invisible on the main walkway. It's pretty empty right now, besides the guardsmen all around. But yeah, you're officially free. So what would you like to do now?
As soon as Finn's out of sight of any meandering guard, she'll drop the invisibility.
Okay, this whole area has a lot of guards. Do you want to get through this gates and down
Oh, yeah.
outside of this stuff first?
Sure, totally.
You are currently seeing the remnants of this fog fading right now, and the guards going away, confused by it. This is the damnedest thing.
Huh.
Fog just came out of nowhere. But yeah, you can still be stealth here if you want. The guards are out of sight. If you want to get here or here, actually, there's probably bad. But you could head towards Way, or you could go this way and de-stealth, depending on where your destination is.
Yeah, we'll just quickly message Way. Which way did you go? I finally made it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm like halfway to the church, I think. There's this lady at the clothing shop. She keeps giving me like a dirty. I can't tell if she's giving me like the up and down, like she likes me or she hates me. Maybe it's both. You know, I have gotten both before.
You are wearing her clothes, so maybe it is both. Depending on.
No, both from Finn.
So,
Yeah. Be there in a sec.
eventually you find a stall you can duck behind and reemerge as if you had just walked from there. So now you're out of stealth and can easily meet up with Way there. We're going to pop back in to round things out with Oz now. Oz, at this point, everyone at the table has gotten fairly comfortable with you. You've shared a few stories and made them laugh. They seem genuinely charmed by you. At this point, you're allowed to ask them. You feel comfortable enough that you can ask them any questions that you might have. Oz isn't always the investigator in these situations, so if you don't have anything important, you can. But from an interpersonal and friends building standpoint, you did notice slightly the Platinum Skies members having some sort of, thing with Ronnie, relationship-wise. They seem to be hinting at knowing Ronnie's mentor, so you might have clocked that. And you've also seen this satyr guy at at the beauty contest earlier as the host, and this weird arms merchant guy you don't know much about, but he strikes you as somebody of some importance if he's supposedly friends with the prince. So there are some questions on the table, and best of all, Warren is nowhere to be seen.
So I couldn't help but notice none of you really seem to be from around here. What has brought you all here?
Angelus, the arms merchant, is going to turn to you and says, "I'm from here. I haven't been back in a while. Some bad memories. Well, I think we hinted at it. I was childhood friends with our fair prince, but we didn't always see eye to eye on the direction the city should take when his father was in his later years, and old grudges die hard. But he did invite me back now when the city's hurting, so maybe there's a chance to mend those bridges after all." You see Aubryn furiously writing all of this down. Angelus turns to him, "Hey, what are you writing there?" He's like, I am a columnist, and if it's of local import, then I must tell the people." He grabs the notes and just crumples them up and eats them in front of Aubryn. Well, that was...
I'm pretty sure if I tell you after the fact, it's still on or off the record, right?
Perhaps we leave the more personal parts out.
Make a persuasion to Aubryn.
With advantage, probably.
Either way, it's not good. He's like, yes, of course. I would never tattle on the lifestyles of the exotic and wealthy. That would be just awful. You can tell he's lying very, very badly.
Out of curiosity, have you ever heard of the journalist out of Jarrett's Bond?
No, I don't believe I have. Why?
Oh, well, he was quite into gossip himself, and, I worry about you because he kind of disappeared out of the scene after getting a little deep into people's personal lives.
Baldrin like chokes on his dessert, and he's like, I think the kid, what the kid means to say is, these dinners are quite privileged, and it would be a shame for any idle gossip to ruin, the relationships that we forge here. Aubryn, off of your look, Oz, he puts his notebook away. Fine. I'll just write about drunks at the racetrack as usual.
I mean, I wouldn't want any harm to come your way. You know how some people can be.
I understand what you're implying, and I have no interest in upsetting the balance here, though it may be precarious. I only mean to enlighten my readers with delightful remarks and witticisms about the royals and that. I've made quite a career of it. If you pick up one of my columns, you'll see I'm not looking to destroy anyone. It's not investigative at all. It's really more of I don't know, idle gossip and whatnot. I'm under strict instructions not to that part's not as important. Angelus slams his fist. Strict instructions for what? Oh, all right. Well, my even being at these dinners is predicated on being very polite to the prince and his friends. He says this in a heavy-handed way, so it's clear that he means that the prince is disallowing him from actually doing anything investigative.
Well, some people do like being a bit more private in their lives. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Oh, everybody knows what I like. He pours himself some more wine. Elia turns to him and says, "Well, if there's ever a chance you'd like to do something that matters more, I'd be happy to share my stories with you." She like nods demurely to him, and his eyes widen. And he turns to her. Really? He wipes his mouth. I would love that. It doesn't have to be all serious, of course. It can be lighthearted, show that side of you. She raises an eyebrow, or it could be very serious, whichever you would prefer. Baldrin puts down his drink. Now, hang on. I've been trying to get your stories from you for years. Ilya shakes her head. You would only turn them into body songs. Not all of them, just the body ones. You win this round, Oberyn. He seems upset. Is there anything else you want to ask them about, Oz?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Oz isn't feeling it. Too many leads here, except for maybe her stories pull on that thread later.
At this point, things seem to be naturally winding down. Some of the servants are coming to clean things up, and it feels like it's getting quite late. So at this point, you and the rest are escorted out, back onto the city streets. Let me get Oz on the map here. So you sort of walk with everybody and you are there. Meanwhile, let's catch up with Ronnie and Kel. Now you guys are heading toward the slums, past the Lucky Jackal, back towards the area with the well that you had visited before.
Yeah, I believe
yeah.
so.
Sorry, go ahead.
But you are you were able to visit around the slums as you see fit, but that's sort of like the general area of where you guys are right now.
Yeah, I mean, Kel, jump in. I think that we probably are wandering around, like, because we were here before doing, like, you had come, and I think maybe Ronnie, like, showed you, like, just creating water for people, just refilling the well. Like, we're
Yeah.
not doing a big deal. We're just sort of like going around, doing what we can, and maybe talking as we're
I don't think we
going.
saw another well anyway, so yeah, we just refill the one that we were at before.
Sure. As you get to it, it's already been picked clean, so to speak, of all of its water. So you easily refill it all with your create water spell. People seeing you immediately come out and start collecting as much as they can, and they begin thanking you. You're starting a bit of a commotion again.
No, it's please don't worry about it. Just help yourself.
Was this
And
enough for you last night? I noticed that the well is completely empty. Did you have enough to keep you going?
Some folks just come by and take all they can. You know how it is, scarcity and all that. They see some, they want to stock up.
hey, that's also a reasonable reaction to
Yeah.
scarcity.
Yeah,
Well-
and some of the blokes been selling it. They heard one guy got in trouble for doing that, but then a bunch of the other ones didn't care. They said, Waterboy can't stop us. It's just the way it is here. It ain't gonna be right again till the whole reservoir's filled again, I don't think. If that ever happens. Fuck the dragon. Fuck the dragon!
Well, we'll see what I think Ronnie probably does, like that sort of like pointless small laugh. We'll see what we can do about the dragon. But does looks like Kel. Is there an amount of water that you all need that could just sustain the neighborhood for a
Yeah,
while?
one ocean. Everyone laughs.
They hang their head. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for asking a stupid question. I know
No,
I don't know.
it's
what-
all right. It's just we've been struggling for so long. It's hard to know what exactly we'd need to get back. I mean, we came from a life where the water was always flowing. It was never a problem. But we were still poor. But we had a good life, and people's illnesses weren't as bad when they could stay hydrated. Now, it's everything as bad as it was before. Plus, people can't have nothing to drink.
Well,
Ye-
while
Yeah.
But don't feel bad. You're doing a good thing by helping everybody here. We know you're doing what you can. More than the prince ever done. Fuck the prince! A bunch of people shout.
I mean, you guys seem to know about the dragon. What do you think of the prince's, I don't want to say harebrained scheme, but his plan to smite the dragon and restore water to the town?
Some lady comes up. I bleed and hope it's a dragon what done this, because we can slay a dragon, can't we? We got an army. Eventually dragons are gonna die. That's our only hope that things get better. Why? What have you heard?
I know just about as much as you do. I just wanted to know what you guys thought.
Someone comes up to you, like a younger woman comes up to you and says, hey, trying to be discreet. She's like, hey, if you're gonna keep doing this, maybe you ought to join up with the underground. Someone elbows her. Don't tell them about that. They're outsiders. I mean, they're nice outsiders, but still, you know the rules. She's like,
Ronnie
could
bows
help.
their head respectfully.
Yeah,
I'm just
About
saying,
nice
they
outsiders.
seem nice.
we want to help you. We really, really do.
Well, looks like you could use a drink. Maybe if you just keep drinking in the right places, you'll find other people who want to bend an ear. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm allowed to say. He walks away.
So I'll turn to the other person who's there. You guys probably don't know this about me. I don't respond to whatever's between the lines very well. If you could be a little more straight up than he was, I'd really appreciate that.
They all shake their heads sadly. The first woman who
I think-
talked to you is like, I can't tell you, but meet me later, and maybe I'll tell you then. She tries to like wink flirtatiously at you. An older lady steps in and pulls her away. Oh no, you don't. She don't know nothing. She's just trying to make it with a hero. No, I wasn't. I swear. Mom, stop. She's getting into an argument with someone who is assumably her mother.
Kel just looks at Ronnie helplessly. Well,
Ronnie
I
just
mean-
nods solemnly.
I mean, sure, okay. I guess for now, just if you guys have any more barrels or stuff besides the well for us to
A
fill up
bunch
when
of
we next
people
come around.
immediately pull out barrels.
Oh,
Also, I'm so sorry.
you came prepared.
Have you? I'm sorry to bring up something if it might be sensitive. I had. Forgive me if this is incorrect. Has something been troubling the neighborhood?
You
Is-
mean the
is
attacks
there-
at night? Yeah, around midnight.
Yes.
A bunch of people point further up towards the reservoir. Used to be a bleeding oasis out there, but now it's just mud monsters down there. Sometimes they climb up when the guards are busy with other things, and yeah, people been getting
Something
attacked.
crawls out of the old reservoir
Yeah,
and it attacks. But does it attack the noble quarter?
it ain't just one
You're
thing.
both-
It's just a bunch of little things, and big things too.
But there are shops set up near the reservoir. Is it attacking on all sides, or is it attacking only here?
He thinks about it. Don't seem to discriminate, but I will say that the prince seems to care more about the shops and protecting them with the guards than he does with anybody else. I don't see many guards marching up and down here. No, we don't. We don't treat them too well when they do, anyway. So maybe that's on us.
Wow, I can understand that. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything that you've observed about them? Are people injured, or are people in need of
Yeah, well,
healing from those attacks?
a couple people have died. And yeah, there are some injured too, but you ask around close to the reservoir, you're sure to find somebody who needs help.
Thank you.
He nods. Oh, I know some of them have pooled what little money they have together. There should be a quest for it at the local quest board. If you talk to them, you'll be able to get a sense of when it's happening exactly and maybe help out.
That money, have you guys, like, still got it on you, or have you had to give it to a quest giver or something?
Well, I think it's kept somewhere safe. He looks around, not wanting to say more.
No,
That's
it's just,
fine.
I can't speak for the rest of my party, but we would never take money from you. You need it more than we do.
He looks a little offended. Hey, we can do with our money what we want. But
No,
I appreciate
okay.
your generosity. I understand, but we're proud all the same. We know honest pay for honest work and all that.
Can I? I want to do a thing, and I feel like you're gonna make me do a check that is worse. But Ronnie wants to do a big our hand on the shoulder, and you have every reason to be proud. You have incredible community, but smack him on the shoulder, yes, in a way that's definitely a charisma check. And I'm just I don't know how to make this.
Wait, what's Ronnie's background? Are they folk hero?
Am I a folk hero?
I think so.
Because you could
Oh, I
just
think I
try
am.
and. Because folk
I'm
hero, that is kind of the background perk, is that people will help you within reason. You could just say game respects game moment.
I'm just out here. I just wanted to give him a moment of being respect. You're doing a good thing for your community.
Sure,
Sorry
persuasion
for
check.
coming in here as outsiders.
Persuasion check with advantage from being a folk hero.
I tried.
Oh no, that's not the right thing to check.
Yeah, 9.
Stunning.
He blushes when you touch him. I'm a married man. He steps away.
Ronnie also blushes and gets confused. Oh, can we go?
Yeah,
We go
sure.
now.
We'll be back again. We promise. We'll, as long as you need us to, we'll come back and keep giving you water. But we'll see you guys are out.
Wait, but do we need to? Should we go up maybe by the reservoir?
Yeah.
Just see what's.
We haven't been
even if
that side of town anyway. May as well swing by.
We.
As you guys are leaving, can you both of you give me a perception, or I guess perception check, and Ronnie at disadvantage because you're still blushing. Okay, that's not
rough.
fair.
Oh, that's rough.
Okay,
Brutal.
Kel, you notice behind you, one of the young guards has somehow followed you, and it seems to be taking note of the water giving out scene, and then slinks back into the shadows after that.
What an absolute shithead. Sure. Can I ask you? Does it look like we're gonna like be having a little walk, or are we like in like a we are needing to be on our guard kind of situation?
For right now, there's no signs that anything is going wrong right now. They did say that these attacks typically happen later in the night. It's still relatively early evening, so there's no indication.
What time is it now?
I think where I want to leave you guys is that it is if we match up the timelines on everything that has happened, it'll probably be like an hour after we started in game time. So I think it'll be like it's probably like 8
You don't have
o'clock
to do that
now.
right now.
I think it's probably like 8 o'clock or nearing 8 o'clock for you guys. So yeah, you guys can walk towards the reservoir. It looks like a giant ravine with like a narrow cliff that you can walk down that sort of circles around down into it. It is dark and foreboding there. You see some people around just sort of chatting, some of them on their front stoops. It's a pretty busy area with like lots of houses stacked on top of each other. And there's some neighborhoods there too.
This probably was a incredible place to live when this.
It's huge. Yeah. I mean, can we even see to the bottom?
I think with night vision or dark vision, you could. But you'd have to get pretty close. And you do see one or actually I think it would be probably right now there's just like one very lazy looking guard standing. Whoa, what is that? A map pin? I don't want that. Delete. He's just sort of lazily standing by the ravine to the ramp basically that leads down into it.
We're just gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just keep walking past. Sorry, I and Ronnie are both doing our best to just simply keep going so that this guy can't stop me.
Okay, so you're trying to walk into the ravine?
Yeah.
Okay, he stands in front and he's like, "Stop! Stop!"
It's okay. We're allowed to be here.
make a deception check.
Can I help Ronnie by just nodding enthusiastically and being like,
Yeah.
the prince,
Deception
yes.
with advantage.
He's a scientist, actually.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
With
mistake.
advantage. Oh, fuck yeah.
After you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have at ease, soldier.
Keep an eye. No, it's important. Thank you for looking out. It's these edges are dangerous. People could fall and hurt themselves. Thank you very much for looking out for the people of this city. And goes down.
Okay. All right. Give me a couple minutes here.
I think as Ronnie sort of like slowly starts to do this, is like, I thought we might have a chance to talk about it in the city, but it's such a busy place, which I should have remembered. It's so easy to forget that things are always busy in a city.
Yeah, I kind of miss when there weren't this many people around. I mean, present company not included, of course. I your company's phenomenal, but like just too many people sometimes,
Okay.
I wondered I know several things have happened since then, but it's been on my mind. And if I've been a little taciturn, maybe this is part of why. Um, when we were in the Colosseum, something happened to me that has never happened before. But it seemed you didn't seem surprised by it. I don't think most people saw it happen. Um, I don't. Is that a thing that's common where you come from?
El scratches his head for a second and he's like, "Are you? I mean, you did a lot of things, Ronnie. Are you talking about your vivification of that guy?"
Yes, yes, yeah.
Oh,
I did. It's not that I didn't know it was possible. I just didn't think it was a thing connected to me, and I have felt not. I don't feel that it is my. I do my. It probably doesn't seem like it to you and anyone else. I try not to hurt people. I know that I do, and I think about that, and I sit with it. I try not to, and I try not to cause death. And the idea of unclaiming death feels equally not my rightful place. And I'm not sure how people who can do that comfortably do it. And I didn't know that. I don't know why I have that. And I don't want to say that I don't want to use it, because I want to be grateful for all gifts that I'm given. And I'm concerned about what it might mean for me to be able to bring people to death and call them back.
are you worried about losing yourself? Or what is it about this power that worries you so?
I think very few people should have it. I'm not sure that I should be one of them. I'm certainly not sure that I should be someone who can do it in both directions. I felt that there was something given to me that was protection and the ability to hurt. And you can sort of see them like say hurt and like get upset, to do violence when necessary on behalf of other people. But if I can do this too, isn't that broken?
Kel thinks about that for a second. I see where you're coming from. If you think that you have the power to do a lot of bad, a lot of hurt, that's good, because you're not wrong about that, you do. But if you think that we don't see that you're trying your best not to inflict these things on other people, you're wrong about that, because we do. We know what a gentle heart you have. When we hurt people, we impart onto them pain and trauma that they're not likely to forget even when you bring them back to life. You don't seem like the kind of person who would ever lose sight of that. And as long as you keep remembering that, I don't think you're going to lose yourself. In fact, the fact that you're afraid of misusing this power is a testament that you're a person who's worthy of having it, and I'm really glad it's in your hands.
How is it that you are so comfortable with this?
I draw my magic from a place very, very different to you. And it's from a lot more of a natural place. It's the earth itself. And so to us druids, life and death is kind of just an immutable cycle. We're all part of it. We're vested with the power to kind of tweak that cycle, but we still don't take power over it. It's there forever. And if nature deigned that that person needed to be lost, then no amount of mortal magic, nothing I could do would ever stop them from being taken. Just because I have the power to bring people back temporarily doesn't mean that I'm messing with the Grand Order in any way. That's where I draw my solace, I suppose.
Mm. Thank you for talking with me about this. I need to think on it, and I hope that you will talk with me more about it. But I need to process your way of handling this, but mine might be more before I think I can discuss it further. Do you think other people saw what happened?
I have no doubt that they did. It was an incredible moment. You seemed to call upon a power that was majestic and awesome, and yeah, I do think people noticed.
I don't think they'd say anything, but I think that you can deeply see Ronnie go like, no, like, oh no, like it would have been easier if I could have pretended that this didn't happen, that like this person just like sprung back up. Actually, I just gave them a little bit of CPR and it was fine. So okay. Thank you.
At the same time, though, it's nothing anyone expects of you outside of yourself. I understand that you put a lot of burden on your own very wide shoulders to do what's best for as many people as possible. You don't have to do that. We're here to shoulder some of that for you. If you need to sit on it, if you need to think on it, nobody's going to think any less of you for doing so.
Thank you. And I think they put a hand back on your shoulder. I am grateful for this group, and I wonder sometimes if I'm making the best choices for everyone or for my, and like smiles right at you, my friends.
For your friends, 100%. For others, I wish I could say yes, but the fact is, I'm probably the worst person to ask. I don't know what's best for myself 50% of the time. But if the best choices you make are the best choices you can make, nobody can ask for anything more than that. Least of all you.
I know at least one person, and I guess a second, including myself, who will always ask for more. But it means a lot to me. Thank you, Cal, for talking about this with me. And I know our friends, meanwhile, our friends are having chaotic bathroom shenanigans. Our friends are so beautiful, and it seems to come so easily to them to make friends, set fires, and it makes me feel boring, and it makes me feel much more contented when you talk with me and remind me that we are also in that there are things that are interesting about our little group other than Finn's outfits.
I do think Kel's jaw literally drops to the floor when you call yourself boring. W- You boring? Okay. I don't. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm not very good with emotions and stuff. I look up to you more than you could ever know. Every time I go into a situation, 90% of my thought process is, what would Ronnie do? You
Oh, well, I can't do any of the things that you can do. You are so incredible. You are truly not only an amazing fighter, but a scholar.
I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. But this isn't about me. I need you to know that you are, I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone else this time. You are our anchor. You're our rock, and we all rely on you so much.
Well, uh, that is, I believe, kind of you. Let's not forget that anchors can be dangerous. Don't. I don't want anyone to get attached to me.
Wow, that was very profound. I really think I need to think about that for a second.
The guard who you guys passed is like, yeah, that was profound. Oh, sorry.
Hey, sorry, what's your
You
name?
guys are like down the
Hey,
slope a bit, but he's
Jeremy,
just
I think
been
you're also
over.
having a great year. You're having a great year, Jeremy.
Sorry, it's just there's not a lot going on here. He goes back to guarding the gate or the entrance.
So I totally imagine that we sort of stopped here because if this looks like a weird spiral down, we weren't gonna just like go down it.
Yeah. I figured you guys tried to get a little bit far away from him to be a little bit discreet, but then he just sort of wandered. he ambled a little bit closer so he could eavesdrop a little more.
Ronnie and Kel making out.
Yep, pretty much. No, you're good. No, you. So you guys have made
He
it.
wanted to see if they would kiss.
Yeah, it's like, do it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So could we use any of our spells though now if we're into this zone of to like be like, hey, sense water, why water bad here? Like what?
Oh yeah, doesn't Kel have that one spell that lets him ask questions?
Oh yeah, I do have Augury.
Why water bad?
Why no water?
Explain water bad.
Augury is more of a, I think, a yes/no answer kind of thing, though. So.
But didn't you have a spell that was like you ask the wind any question about lore and the nature around you tells the answer? I
Oh
don't think
yeah,
it's
I think
augury.
that's talk to something. Let me
Talkery.
check my spell list again.
Augury.
Augury, yes.
But augury is
Right,
yes or no.
sure,
I'm
is that exactly what you
90%
said?
sure that's commune with nature. I think is what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a bad.
That's actually not a bad shout. Let me
All
put
right.
it in chat.
Ooh, high level spells. We love them.
High level spells.
Yummy.
Honestly, this is a good as place as any to pop it because we do want to know what's happening underground as
Yo,
well.
this is actually so good.
It doesn't work though.
no.
Because of Captain says.
You buffed the reservoir.
Yeah.
Havrax.
Havrax did stuff, so it's cursed. Oh, that's
Soil itself has been buffed. You do not know how.
It's been drinking
So it
Blonde
turns
Ale.
out
That's
this
what soil
is
craves.
baked beans, actually, not.
And anti-magic fields. Big
Ugh.
sad.
A part of me wants this to commune with it and for the thing to be just billions of pickles down there. And Ronnie's like the power.
No, Ronnie just straight up dives in.
Okay, so you have this spell, right? This is one of your new
Yeah, I
gifts?
do. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, spell gives you the knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you in caves and other natural grand cities. 300 feet. Okay. So you're about 75 feet up right now.
Yeah.
And probably, so you could probably sense underground and the immediate surrounding caverns around the center of this reservoir. And just by doing this, you get the sense that this is the big basin where all the water was previously held, and it seems to split into several other chambers down within, like a cave system. Okay, so what are the 3 facts that you would like to know?
So I'd probably go for that. That was terrain and bodies of water, probably.
Okay, terrains and bodies of water. All water has been removed from this area. This used to be the reservoir where all the water was held. We've established that. There is some liquid that seems to be a mixture of like a sluice with some water in it down there, but it is not clean, fresh water. Down there. Terrain, it's a cave system that is that has been modified by people. So there are elements down there within the cave system that have ruins inside or former structures of people who had either lived or done something in these chambers below. So it's not fully natural. And based on what you have here, besides, you get the sense that there are pedestals and there are places within this place where formerly there's indication based on the shape of these structures that they have been water damaged and eroded. So this was clearly, based on what you can see through this, the basin of this vertical chamber that you're in, the reservoir itself, at the center of that seemed to be the former place from which the water emerged. But just by looking down at it, you don't see any obvious reason for this.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
Second would probably be powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. I just want to see if there's anything living down there, anything powerful.
There are pings from hundreds upon hundreds of undead.
Oh, fun.
It is so overwhelming that although you can feel other influence down there, the field of undead is so prominent. There seems to be necrotized flesh, perversions of soil and organic matter to create new sorts of undead creatures. It is a very bad place. This is your indication that these are probably some of these creatures are probably the monsters that have emerged. They're probably throughout the chamber of the cave system and just occasionally wander up here, as far as you can tell based on this.
Okay. Cool. Um, I have one more. I don't really know if any of them are really important though. Above table, what do you like? Plants, minerals, animals, people, influence from other planes of existence and buildings. Probably influence. I don't know what else I'd scan for.
Is it going to take well, I don't know. Is it going to take some sort of intense resource that you might not be able to charge
Absolutely
until?
not. This one spell gives me 3 facts, and I picked 2 so far, so I
Oh,
get
you
another one for free.
you get another. And
Yeah.
what? Sorry, what were we picking between?
Terrain and bodies of water we did. Sorry, it's prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, influence from other planes of existence or buildings.
I'd also accept if there's something that you specifically want to know and can see if there's a way for it to answer, like if there's a way we can fudge it a little bit. Based
If
on
there's a
what
way we
have.
can fudge it, connection to other locations in the city, or possibly connections to other presences we might have felt, i.e., the prince or other people or the cock, etc.
So you're trying to sense if this place is tied in some way based on the forces of the undead and other things in there, and whatever magic was may have been here previously, if it's related to any sources. You can't get any major pings, but you do get the sense that the major celestial style influence that is down there is the remnants of a megalithari.
Mm. I'll relay everything I learned to Ronnie.
Ronnie's like, I'm really sorry for unloading like that on you. What? Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool. So we'll leave.
Yeah. I thought we might. I was on board with you. We might have been able to handle that, but now knowing that there's
No,
hundreds
we
upon
might have been
hundreds.
in Tattoo. We might have been able to handle a couple zombies. We can't handle whatever the hell you just sensed.
I agree. And at the very least, we could return with information because, sometimes returning with information is good enough.
I think Ronnie looks seriously at Keldis. Returning with information is one of the most valuable things we can do. It's
Yes.
Not returning at all is the least valuable.
You say that like a joke, DM, but I think that that's sort of like what their thing is that like it's always more valuable to come back.
Yeah.
And even though they are
Take
who
that,
they
deadbeat dads of America. Come back with those cigarettes, you assholes.
Ronnie's a better dad than you'll ever be.
True.
Not to Tavian,
But then
really,
Ronnie is still like Ronnie isn't like out here like, no, I'll do this by myself, or we're gonna do this and we'll show them. They're like, no. The most important thing we can do is help solve the mystery that is a big problem that's creating the water shortage, right? Like I think they had a hard time with the mystery with the fucking oasis, which was like no one seems to be having a problem except people keep getting murdered.
It works out.
But also no one will let anyone fight anyone. And here it's like there are critical systems that are getting fucked up, and this is where Ronnie's like, yes, okay, we are gonna fix the systems, and if that means fixing a lich, we will do that.
Lich, more like bitch.
Damn.
Hey.
Yeah, it's stitches. Okay, but we should get back to the top of the stairs. That's I assuming you told me everything that you
Yes.
learned. That's terrifying, I think we need to immediately go meet up with everyone and also get everyone in this neighborhood away from this area.
I agree.
We could maybe could we send them just are there places in the city that they can stay, or should we send people to the Oasis? Just get them out of the city.
To the Oasis might not be a bad idea. I was gonna say the nobles probably have vacation homes somewhere that they can go to, but the people at the slums are the ones I'm concerned about. I don't think they have anywhere to go.
This is partly me being like, I forget, was there anything that was like, the weather is gonna be so bad, no one can leave town? Or
Well,
like,
yeah.
is it feasible for us to be
Havrat
like,
said. No, there's nothing like
is
that.
it feasible for us to be like, hey, get out of town for a little while?
I mean, you cured the sandstorms, right?
We did our best. I mean,
No,
we're still in a
you
desert,
did,
right?
you
So
did. There
We
was a
did. We
lady
got the
walking
sword that
around
was.
who was causing
that
them,
too,
and-
yeah.
And you
There's
solved
probably
it.
just still some that happen, but yeah, they're not
Sure.
like antagonistic.
No.
Will you help me get everyone out of? Why don't you go back? No. Who?
Ronnie in argument with self.
Ronnie and I.
No.
It's okay. If we're gonna
Someone
do
should-
something, we'll do it together. I'm not leaving you alone
We
here.
should get these
Whoa.
people out of the neighborhood because this pit is probably going to be garbage, and by garbage I mean dangerous and deathly very soon. Do you think we should do that together, or should we split up and one of us does it and one of us goes and tells the other people?
No, I think we both go and tell the other people what's going on, because if it's you and I, we're not going to convince anyone to do anything.
I can scare them. I'm actually not sure if I can scare them because technically intimidation is also charisma. I think is a frankly broken mechanic. I don't think that's how it should be, but yes. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's get everyone. They're probably
Yeah.
still at dinner, right? It's
Probably.
been what it's been 20
Half
minutes.
an hour. And they're all so charming and charismatic. Surely the prince loves them.
Is this
They're still
when they
at
get the
dinner.
message from Wei being
Yeah.
like, I'm out?
Lamout.
GG.
Yeah, let's just say that all of your adventures conclude and eventually you guys decide on some place to meet up. Where would you like that to be?
Probably with Lancer, because my rationale is if we can recruit him to help get the people out, the people love him. If he's with us, they might actually listen.
Unless he's behind it, but go on.
Unless he's behind it.
Okay, so you guys are going to go to the temple and hang out until it's time to meet?
I mean, that's like a couple hours from now.
Right.
Is it? Hmm.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
8 p.m.
Wei-
now, and that's 4 hours off. You could just hang out at Sunlit Shelter and do like a short rest or something like that until you need to do anything, or you could do anything else, or just reconnect and share your many stories is probably not a bad idea. But yeah, you have enough time that you could walk there and back probably a few times before you have to meet.
I think a short rest would be extremely welcome by some of us.
Yeah, it might not be super important as it's almost probably time
Just
for
kidding.
sleep anyway.
I actually can't. I'm out of hit die. So I'm going to do I'm gonna do my healing thing, and then I'll do a short rest. What is my healing thing? Second wind.
Okay, so you guys want to meet up and rest somewhere back at the Sunlit Shelter?
God.
Or what? What are you thinking, Wei? I know you want to meet Lancer.
Yeah. My plan was to kind of stake out the Temple of those that remain, but now that I'm thinking about it, if Finn's here, Fabian told me about a place. Is it in the nobility quarter?
The place where he said a helpful item for you would be?
Yes.
It is closer, it is almost across the street from Sunlit Shelter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's he pointed it out to you as you guys were walking before. He says it was located in or around Sandy's Sundries.
Okay. Gotcha. Because I think what would have happened, imagining that the two of them are walking back together and Finn is lamenting that her heist didn't go as planned, I think Wei would have propositioned.
I like it.
Ah,
First,
Just
Kel and
like-
Ronnie, now that you guys. This is a good episode already.
Just between you and me, I happened to hear about a good take.
Really? From who?
Not important, just heard it around.
you feel
insight
you
check.
feel Fabian kicking your medulla oblongata.
Okay. What kind of take?
Something useful.
For what?
She's going into girlfriend crossed arms motion. You'd better act fast.
For us!
Aw.
Oh, alright. I should know better than to ask too many questions at this point. Either way,
Well,
Also,
we're
I
doing
feel
this
like-
tonight?
is that not what you were asking?
I mean, I am out of slots and my disguised self.
Oh, right. It's been a day.
It has
By the
been
way-
a fucking day.
What exactly happened to you? She's noticing, like, how fucked up his clothes are. Did they throw you down the whole staircase or something? She just impulsively starts, like, fixing it and, like, trying to clean it up.
I mean, I think he was gunning for it, but you need a little bit more heave-ho with me.
Those guards were freaking weird.
Yeah, they're, I don't know, like, creepy.
Yeah, and they were all over the place, and they kept multiplying.
Wait, like, multiplying? Or just...
Well, they just they seem to just keep on coming. I barely
fuck is
made
he
it out of
feeding
there.
them? Do they eat?
That's a good question. They don't even really have eyes. Well, did you notice that?
No. You know, when they were, like, carrying me around like a wet kitten, I didn't really think to look up.
Well, I guess the only reason I know I noticed is because one of them was staring at me in the bathroom.
Oh, great, they're
All their
perverts,
fault.
too.
Swear to God, this prince has the worst company.
Yeah.
But okay, put a pin in it. Side mission.
I'm worried
Yeah.
about Oz now. Everyone's pairing up. Oz is loose in the city.
Oz is having a great time. I don't know what everyone else is doing.
Oz has been keeping our reputation afloat this entire time.
True.
sticking out of the top of a limo.
Yeah. Throwing money to the people. Spring break.
Hugging,
Oz is
He's
making
with some drunk
friends.
girls in a bathroom getting some life advice.
hucking bottles of champagne. And by hucking bottles of champagne, I don't mean like spraying it. I mean just like
Throwing.
fully.
These crash real good.
Oz is just gonna show up covered in glitter and confetti and have no explanation why.
Honestly, same.
Too late, Finn. No, too late. You missed it. The moment.
Sorry, why can't I retcon my dialogue? This is bullshit.
You gotta get it right the first
Speak-
time. That's improv, baby.
Speaking of
That
bad
sounds
company,
good, baby.
Oh,
what is it with Lancer Dancer?
Oh wow, point blank.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Jealous.
Running,
Fine.
tell Oz elsewhere. I'll just go. I'm not part of this, but go.
I don't know. Everybody seems to be like caught up in the charm of him, and I don't get it. It's sus.
Says
Who
Way,
actually
who's
does-
waiting to see him all day.
I mean, the only person I know who actually like does good for the sake of good is Ronnie, and yeah, Kel too. It just
Kel's
seems
making two
sus.
mice in the alleyway kiss each other. They're in love.
I think that's what it is, though, right? I just want to know what the game is. It can't be just, oh, I'm this noble mystery figure. Like, what's the catch, right? Isn't that intriguing?
Yeah, in like an irritating way, but it seems like I'm in the minority here. Everybody's fawning over him. Looks pointedly at Finn.
That's dramatic. No one is doing that. It's, you know.
Certainly not posing for him.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Alright, fine. Keep your secrets.
I want to fuck the princess.
Oh!
For the money!
It's not how it sounded on the way here. This is like I imagine as they're walking.
Alright, fine. Fuck, marry, kill, the prince, the drunk councilman, the arms dealer. Who are you picking? I'm certainly not gonna add Lancer Dancer to the mix. I know what you're gonna say.
Fine. I guess, kill the council member, fuck the arms dealer, and marry the prince. Money, right? Like you said.
Right? Right. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, that's a really good call.
Yeah, I can't fully
Thanks,
go for that one.
Ronnie. We've been having this in the group chat by accident the entire time.
Yeah, right. Just thinking at each other really aggressively.
Oh, by the way, there's these tattoos that me and Oz found before.
Tattoos.
Yeah, might be like a cool little souvenir. Eventually.
So we're just gonna get tatted up every town we go?
I don't see why not. I've already got a few.
Fair enough. Anything special about these Oasaran tattoos?
Something blah blah elemental blah blah. I wasn't really listening.
Huh, I'm not familiar with that style.
Oz, do you want to run into them on the way back, or are you off on your
Yeah,
separate
just
trip?
Oz just watches his party members just walk across the street. He's like, I wonder what they're doing.
I'm imagining you with the giant lollipop, like in Peak.
Yeah, he probably
God.
has like a little to-go bag of desserts that he's just snacking on as he wanders out of the palace.
Yeah, Oz stayed
Just they
long
liked
enough to
him
get
so
a
much
gift
they
Oz?
bag.
gave him the leftovers.
Right, he got all the extra gift bags.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like we had extras.
think- Cause psychically, Finn just remembers that Oz was still at the party. Oh my god, Oz. Do you think he made it out? Shit, I haven't checked. We haven't checked in with him in a sec.
I mean,
Oz
does he have
walks out of
bones?
the
Maybe
party
he's
wearing
just...
someone else's hat.
You just walk over like cabbages all over again.
He knows where we live. It's fine. He'll be
Oh my
fine.
God.
God, I
Yeah,
never
he can-
was children.
He can start fires, we'll see it coming.
Just they wake up to just the palace on fire.
Burn. Burn.
Alright, we gotta pick up the bird kid.
Yeah, let's just get a drink and wait till everyone shows up eventually.
That sounds delightful. I didn't get nearly drunk enough at the party.
Yeah, weak wine. Disappointed, Osara.
Yeah.
Burn kid.
Burn
Better than the judge spawn stuff, though.
Hmm.
Do you guys
Memories.
want to meet up at Sunlit Shelter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
or
suppose
still
so.
explore separate?
I'm happy to meet up with the rest of the guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just say everybody is going to.
Also, I think Ronnie might have forgotten that this was an everyone thing. It was like, oh, we're all going to go meet up with the vigilante.
Yes, I guess we are going to go meet with the vigilante.
Okay, I didn't want to involve everyone if they didn't mean to, but I am very glad to have your
As
company.
you enter the door of the Sunlit Shelter,
Oh, no.
you see formerly Big Pecker, but now what was it? Share bed pillow.
Share bed pillow.
Yes.
Share
yeah.
bed pillow,
Share
yeah.
bed pillow is sitting there expectantly, and it gets excited as soon as you walk in. Ocean.
Oh boy.
Ronnie says ocean with a question mark.
Yeah, you
Uh,
heard him, Ocean?
They were here, but they did forget.
Hmm.
No, not yet. We're waiting to hear back, remember?
He just looks really annoyed. Also
Oz
on the
hands him one of
table,
the desserts he brought.
he gets really wide-eyed and starts noshing on it. Also on the table is the former brain tosser, who's just, a skull.
How did they get out?
Probably chair bed pillow grabbed him.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
well,
didn't
let's-
lock them in there. They're not prisoners.
That's fair. Well, we have a lot we need to talk to you about.
Well-
We need to get room. Not in that way.
Hell, you're so forward.
Hmm.
Can we at least get drinks?
No time.
It's
No
already
time.
on the way to the bar.
Ronnie fully just
It's fine.
belongs. No,
I'll bring in a
where's the door?
pitcher.
God damn it! Where's the door to this place?
It's impossible.
Finn brings a pitcher of spirits.
Okay. Subtract
I'm
a
stuck
gold
in the
from
door.
your- Are you bringing chair bed pillow and your skeleton friend in? Did we
I
give
think
them a
I'm.
real name? I think we did. I have it here somewhere.
Hold on.
just
Yes, I
remembered.
have it.
It's on.
He's in my bro list. Morty.
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 That's right.
Wade takes a swig of the jar, the whatever Finn grabbed. Just Morty. I missed you, pal.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as everyone's in, Kel just slams the door and begins violently pacing. He's like, okay. So. We went to the slums, and the people in the slums need water, and they need water, and so we're going to give them water. And so then they were like, oh, there's monsters in the reservoir. And then we
you
were like, oh,
good?
there's monsters in the reservoir. And then they were like, okay, we should probably go check out the monsters in the reservoir. So then we went to the reservoir, and there was a guard there, and he's like, you shall not pass. And Ronnie was like, yeah, we will pass. And so we passed, and then we went down to the reservoir, and I did a spell. And there's like hundreds of undead in the reservoir, just down there.
Yes. Sorry, Ronnie, like,
Ew.
head in pillow is like, yeah, it's bad. Bad down there.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Um,
What was in the reservoir?
A lot
Like-
of intent.
Undead, yeah, and I think it was like the undead kind of crowded it out, but I got the vague sense that there was a Megalothari, or at least the remnants of one down there.
It would be really bad if it's an undead Megalothari.
Oh, that sounds.
But it doesn't really matter because, well, I mean, it matters, obviously, but we have to stop it no matter what it is, right, everyone?
I mean, that
We
sounds
can't-
really serious.
That's why
I
we're
can't
here.
physically cannot do that tonight.
No, not today. Ronnie says, face down in the bed.
Yeah, wait, sighs. A big sigh of relief.
Yeah, I mean that's really scary and also disgusting. It's just been sitting in there's just dead people in the water. Ew.
Morty hops over on what's left of his spinal column like a pogo
No
stick.
offense, Morty.
Hey, come on. We're not all that bad, right? Right?
Well,
Sure.
you're not in the water, so no.
Sure, bed
Morty,
pillow is gonna walk over to Oz and try to scoot him off the bed. This is my bed now.
Nope, my bed.
My
I actually think that was my bed, but
Oz
Fine.
bites at him.
Ah! He goes on this bed instead.
You guys are small.
Which
You
bed?
can't share a bed.
No, my bed.
No, mine.
Okay.
Ronnie just sort of mumbles, Finn, if you need to lie down, you can take this bed.
Morty
It just sort
curls
of
around
rolls
Ronnie.
off the bed.
Ah, comfy.
Hey, what's up?
Morty, does
Oh.
that sound familiar to you at all? The big reservoir hole.
Hmm? Well, you're saying there's undead down there? There's
So many
monsters. I was wondering why it was so easy to raise the dead in this city. Doesn't seem very cursed, aside from the water shortage. But yeah, I guess that would make sense.
and
Hey,
you know,
take me along and maybe I'll be able to help. He hops over to you, Way.
Can I insight check that really quick?
Sure.
I had to refresh my page and my character
Does
sheet
he yearn
disappeared.
for the dirt?
He yearns for the hole.
I mean,
He seems earnest, but you're not sure how actually helpful he would be. Maybe it's just wishful thinking.
Yeah. We'll see. It sounds
You
like we're
know,
not going tonight, though.
actually,
I
Me
will
and
go to Blair.
Way and I were just talking about how weird those guards were. There's gotta be some kind of connection here, right? Finn is not a scholar, like Kel, so she's just kind of scratching her head, like, hmm.
Oh, and speaking of the guards, I don't think they like me very much. They were following us around a bunch.
The big creepy
Well-
ones with no eyes?
No,
No, the
just a
normal
guy.
ones.
Oh.
But
Oh, if
I
it's
think
just a guy.
Well,
From
the
the
big ones
floor,
don't
Ro-
like me very much, I can assure you that.
from the floor, Ronnie's like, I mean, yeah, I think it's creepy anytime anyone is wearing armor and you can't see any of their flesh. Whenever anyone decides to narrate it that way.
I think a narrator like that sounds sexy, but that's just me.
I think that the narrator is sexy, but I think that
Oh,
the guards
yes, you
are
heard it.
not,
Clip
to
it.
be, not to be trusted. So it's like it's you've heard of like the unreliable narrator, and this is like, what if it's a sexy narrator but an unreliable
Sexy.
character?
The original sexy, unreliable narrator is Scheherazade. No further questions. Okay, so everyone's hunkering down to take a short rest before you meet up with Lancer at midnight. Is that the idea?
Yeah. Finn will politely scooch Oz, trying to reclaim her bed.
Oz, just like an angry cat, just balls himself up at the feet of the bed.
Perfect.
Ronnie's like, you could just use my bed. I don't think I've even slept in it the whole time, and I'm all
Thanks.
honestly, I'm just gonna sort of say, okay, yes, gonna just chill here. If we're doing a short rest, it doesn't have to be sleeping, so I'm allowed to just be chill.
Whittling.
Listen, you weren't
Which I
wearing heels all
usually-
night.
Okay, you
That
guys
is
can,
a special kind of hell.
you guys can take a short rest. Get the benefits of that short rest.
I know that's what you mean. I realize that.
Quiet, Hector.
Sorry, I'll mute.
Okay, so now it's an
sorry.
hour later.
Before I forget, there was a thing I quickly wanted to do, if that's okay.
Yeah, go
Quick
for it.
side tangent. Can Finn just take out her gun really quickly and shoot? No, just kidding. And
Kill Lay dead. How dare you say
and let's
me in
have the
mindset?
bed.
and I
Alright,
just want to
You
do
all
like
failed to figure out who is the.
surprise. It's a murder mystery.
Not again. Too hard to run.
I want to do an Arcana check to see if there's a
A
tracking.
narcotics check? Hell yeah.
To see if there's narcotic check to see if there's.
It's sorry,
a
Ronnie
tracking-
goes off. Ronnie lights up.
If there is like tracking magic on the gun.
Okay, yeah, do an Arcana check.
Okay.
You're not sure based on a 13. It seems like it's pretty complex work, and you wouldn't put it past your uncle to do that. But something about the
Mhm.
way he wrote the letter makes you doubt that he would be informing your dad, even if he did.
Okay.
So Finn, what'd you steal?
Oh,
Show the
shoot, you're
hall.
right. Yeah, we'll dump the hall out over
It's all silverware.
Pile of knives.
over
Is
here.
that what happened to you guys?
There's this cool cup. That's kind of cool, right? We got a mermaid candlestick.
Us? Well,
Um,
we also had a nice walk, and it was pretty fine. I was worried about how
What'd
they
you
would
guys steal?
treat Kel, but we just ended up taking a walk and giving water to the poor.
Wait, the question
Yeah.
was, what'd you guys do? And Ronnie responded, Kel. That's what I heard.
No, we asked Ronnie, what did you guys steal?
Oh. Each
Not
other's
much
hearts,
other
clearly.
than the people's hearts, I think. Yeah.
right.
Okay, I can spin that.
Finn will also debrief Way, and I guess anyone else who wants
Wow.
to listen about the
everyone in the room.
security wow. Well, about the
Boxer.
security system. The security system.
That
Happy
reminds me,
Valentine's.
Finn. I may have told a journalist that you got flushed down the toilet.
This is gonna be a front page news.
And that it had happened before.
Oh,
I think, meanwhile, Ronnie is pointing desperately at the friendship tattoo, being like, "Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud."
It's about to be in the news.
I know, but it was honestly less about Oz's thing.
Everything else.
Listen, next time you lie, just make it a little bit more glamorous, okay?
Again,
Only
Ronnie
glamorous.
is pointing desperately.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
just trying to keep our reputation good with those guys.
How did
Well-
it go, by the way, Oz? You didn't eat that girl's dinner?
No, it was great. You know, we had good chats. We had good deep chats, and they all liked me. They gave me all the leftovers. Oz holds up the bag of desserts. There's also, like, gift bags, but since you guys weren't there, they just kind of all combined it into mine.
So that
It
was
just
your
more
take.
food.
Okay.
Thank you for representing us so well, Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seemed to
Excellent.
forget that I was barking at people.
I'm really glad it went well. I was worried I might have messed it up for you guys, but I'm glad you seem to have had a very good time. And I gesture at all the
Oh.
stolen things.
No. You don't have to worry. I ruined it for myself.
Oh,
And besides, as we all know, looks at Finn. It's a badge of honor for adventurers to have been thrown out of a palace at least once. You know, just part of the repertoire.
Wait, do I need to
Exactly.
go get thrown out? Did I do bad?
No.
No.
You did great. We can get thrown out of another one.
Would you how would Oz respond if Ronnie picks Oz up and goes, "I'm throwing you out right now," and then swings her around like a little bit,
No, I ate too much.
like inside out? Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay. Are you good? I want to sweep you around if it's fun, but not if you're gonna throw up.
Oz has this like little wing over his mouth. Later.
Okay. Puts back down.
Shared
So
bed
sorry.
pillow runs up to you. Me.
Okay. Terabit is also here, and Ronnie swoops them around.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh, right.
This is, in my defense, it would be insane if this goes poorly.
Okay, you successfully swoop him around without bashing his face into the wall.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was
Okay,
fixed.
well-
That was fast.
Good.
he's
done.
out.
Great.
Finn will also give Ronnie all of the silverware that she stole. This was probably best for I'm bad with names. The nice couple, the one that gave us food when we got here.
Yeah,
That's
no.
so funny.
Okay.
You're just gonna give them like whole ass silverware from the palace? You're not even gonna find a fence?
Why?
Finn,
Why?
wouldn't that make them look suspicious?
Suspicious as fuck?
What?
You're
I'm trying
gonna
to
get
be
them
nice.
like imprisoned.
It does not look nice. It looks like you're trying to frame them.
They could, no, they could melt it down or something. I don't know.
Then why
That
don't we
makes
melt
it
it
even
down
more
for them
suspicious.
first?
Fine. Melt it down, please.
Inside? Okay.
I honestly feel like this is exactly conversation. And Ronnie was like, I can give them this. How do you want this to go? And Finn's like, it's money. And Ronnie's like, this is gonna be contraband. And Finn's like, why?
What do you mean? I thought I was doing a good
How
thing.
will they know?
If I just leave stolen diamonds in your mailbox, surely you'll have
you're
money?
rich. No consequences.
This is
Look, it's just the
how-
diamonds and then a note written in red because that my pen would happen to have red ink. You're next. What's threatening about that?
Because I'm gonna bring you your next. Sorry, I messed up the apostrophe. Your next delivery is next month or whatever.
And then I
Like,
ran out of ink. Damn it.
I meant
Sorry.
you would be next to sparkle like a queen.
That's his next
the
mail
big
ad
bad
campaign.
is actually just that one jeweler.
Fine. I'm not gonna try to be nice again.
F.
No, if you actually want it melted down, I'll just go see if the kitchen has like a heavy pot I could borrow.
They don't. That's also
Have Rex.
not how melting metal works.
Well, no, it's gold.
Oh.
Gold has a lower melting point than something like cast iron.
I thought it was
It's
silverware.
true,
It's sil-
but they probably. Well, you know what? You're right. I don't know
Yeah.
if they wouldn't do that at this particular inn. I would say I would
Well, no, I
love
could
for.
do it.
I know that you could.
I have a new spell I want to try out.
Is
Speaking
it
of
one that is good and safe for the kitchen?
Kitchen? Oz
Yes.
is thinking very hard. I mean,
if you
in
wanna
a
go
fire
do-
goes in fireplace, and a kitchen is a fireplace.
Mhm.
Would you like to go do spell practice outside?
But then
I
everyone will
don't-
see stolen silverware.
Well, they'll just see a bunch of fire. I think is mostly what they'll see.
Maybe let's table this for after the Lancer meeting. What time is it?
Oh yeah, I guess
Uh,
we don't need to do.
Right now it is around 9:00 p.m.
And our meeting's at like 11.
I think you said midnight, right?
Oh,
That was
midnight.
11.
Really?
Yeah.
Midnight does
I have
sound
that.
like more badass though, so
I mean,
I'm
midnight
fine with
is
retconning
where
it.
it's obviously dramatic, but I don't know why I had 11 in my brain.
I mean, it could be. I thought it was midnight, but it doesn't really matter that much because we can just do a time skip and go
We can just
do
time
it.
skip, yeah.
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 Totally.
If we don't want to do anything to kill time, then there's no reason not to. So you guys
Spoiler
want to do
alert,
that now?
it doesn't matter that
Well-
the moon goddess at
Khonshu?
12:15 or whatever.
before we time skip, I think Wei would want to bring this up. Since we totally fucked ourselves with the prince situation, he does know where we're staying. Do we want to keep staying here?
Well,
What's the worst
what
he could do?
I mean, no, he could kill us. He could try
Oh.
to kill us. But like, what? Can he make moves on us publicly?
Does it need to be public? He knows where we are. We don't exactly lock the door very much.
Oh,
I'll
we
just
should.
set,
And I've
like,
been
one of my
actually
guard dogs
asking
in the
all
middle of
of
the
you
room.
to do that a lot more because it's basic.
A lot more.
It's just,
yeah.
It's just really something I think is very easy for us to do.
Ozin's right. He does have those
maybe,
guard dogs that you used previously in Metaloa.
Yeah. I think maybe tonight we just put up some extra security. We can maybe find a new spot to land tomorrow.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
used almost no spells today. I could literally set up like 3 or 5 of them around the room if you
How
want
have
me
you
to.
used no
Everyone's
spells
tapped.
today?
Oz hasn't done any chicanery. That's how. He's been just
Oz
nice
has
little
used a.
bird.
I think I refreshed them on one of the short rests, but I'm only missing a singular second level spell slot.
Holy shit!
Meanwhile,
I only
some of
have
us
1 second
don't
level
even
left.
cast spells, and most of our spell slots are gone.
Oz has been using the magic of charisma. He doesn't need
Yeah.
spells today.
The captain's hat is all he needs.
Never in my life have I been able to do that. So are we saying we can go somewhere else, but okay, as long as we can make sure that Chair Bedpillow also has a safe place, and Mr. Headman, or I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
He's on his sheet now, or
This is
should be,
Morty.
shouldn't it? Oh, it's not visible to you guys. Oh, okay. How do I do that then?
In fairness, I think that Mr. Headman, I'm sorry, I forgot your name, is almost one of
Morty.
the most authentic Ronnie ways that you could refer to a random skull.
Let me know if you can
Excuse
see
me.
these now.
All right. Morty. Okay. I am just saying, if we need to move, then Chair Bedpillow and Morty obviously need space with us. I just honestly, I don't need to rest much, but I would happily keep an eye out what other people do. If it's going to be a short rest, if it's going to be a short amount of time, theoretically a short rest, an amount of time that I'm sure is specific.
All right, we're
I get
entering
that.
towards the end of the session. Do you guys want to start talking to Lancer now, or do you want to save it for next time?
I'm cool to head over now.
I'm cool to head over now too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we'll skip ahead to say 11 p.m. You guys can get there a little early and stake out the church to wait for him. After a while, it seems like the gravedigger guy and the officious priest guy have both gone to bed. Kel, with your passive perception, you get the sense that Lancer is currently watching you on sort of a second floor balcony looking down from inside the church.
I won't say anything. I know he likes his entrances.
He as you notice him, he notices you noticing him, and he gives you a little like salute.
I'll just awkwardly. I'll just wave at him, honestly.
Okay. You wave at him, and he makes a little like a psst, like a little noise to get your attention, and then ushers you guys towards a ladder. And if you follow him up, he will lead you up to the rooftop where he likes to brood and talk.
Makes sense. Planning to work here.
Talk to who? To himself?
The
What a weirdo.
gargoyles, they're only his friend. Conchu.
He talks to the other two personalities in his
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He's like us. He has a bag full of hats and just talks to himself with different hats on.
You know, the other two voices in your head was a lot more relatable to me, but now it's just kind of weird.
You can talk to that like big CGI hippopotamus lady. Okay. So you guys are atop the on a flat part of the temple, on top of it, in the moonlight with the Lancer Dancer. He sort of crouches and he pulls out some sort of like seasoned and buttered bread, and he passes everybody out some slices if they want it, and he sits sort of cross-legged. So it's been a kind of a wild first few days in the city, hasn't it? I hope you're acclimating well. I'd like to say it's not always like this, but I'd be lying. No response.
I wanted to say something, but it came to the point where I just wanted to see how long the silence would go on for.
We're all tired. Yeah, it's been kind of a wild time. You know, won a beauty pageant. She does like a little like hair thing.
Yeah,
Right.
wait, again, like just like shoots her a look like seriously, not posing.
I heard it couldn't have gone to a more deserving adventurer.
She tries not to react happily, but it's very obvious.
Her
It's
skin
obvious.
turns pink. Oh wait.
Yeah, anyway, why are we here exactly?
Well, I suppose you wanted to speak to me so we could share what we know of this ongoing situation.
Well, why don't you give us a debrief to start, since we're the new ones here?
Well, I've been working on tracking down the location of the Collective of Chaos. And
Yeah.
right. And I believe that I am hot on the trail. I'm hoping, with your permission, that you will accompany me there to bring justice to them once and for all. Perhaps sometime in the next few days.
Do you have any ideas on where to begin? I mean, you've been here for longer. We barely know what we're dealing with.
We've tracked them, as far as we can tell, to some place in the slums, probably in the warehouses. But it's
We?
hard to... Yes, me and the city guardsmen, who, while poorly trained and newly hired, are at least easy to boss around, so to speak. As part of my agreement with the prince, I'm working with them to provide a unified front against these terrorists.
He does seem to have a high opinion of you.
Yes. We've become strong allies, although unlikely ones.
Why did you say that?
Well, it's not often that the chief lawman in the town, meaning the prince, is relying on a vigilante like myself to protect people. But I think because of the unique situation with the ongoing war and the dragon and the drought, he's... Well, perhaps you've heard of it. Let me know this. You went to the palace tonight. Did he ask for your help as well?
Yeah.
Not really directly, but he kind of implied it.
That is his way. He will dance around a subject and imply all the reasons that any other path would be impossible. But if you were to help, and that's how you become on the hook. But it perhaps is the best thing that could have happened to me in some ways. People are mistrustful of a vigilante, but they're also mistrustful of the prince. If they can see us working together as a unified force to actually deliver some good, maybe there's hope for us yet in this city.
People don't really seem to like the prince that much. You know, how is working with him improving your image?
Well, our talks are almost always in private, and I'm not sure if you experienced it, but he does try to show a warmer side in those ways. In public, he can come off as a little stern and perhaps falsely authoritarian. But I hope, in his heart, that he truly does want what's best for the city.
Can I inside check that?
Sure.
He evicted me from the premises for suggesting that he was a mere mortal. I don't really think you have the right read on him, my friend.
Because of it, Finn, can you give me that roll with disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay. With your 15, you get the sense that he's holding something back, but it's very hard to tell because he's so masked up and so good at hiding his identity. So
You know,
in response to what Kel just said, he says, "Well, perhaps that's my fatal flaw. I truly do wish to find the good in people, as opposed to castigate them and denounce them for being wrong. And sure, the prince and I have butted heads at times, but I'm committed to this partnership if it means helping the people."
And if
Well-
it doesn't?
Then, if I am to understand what you're saying, if the prince has some ulterior motive that would mean hurting the people more so than helping, if he's misleading me somehow, I do not want to believe that is the case. But if that fate were to come to pass, I would certainly rethink my partnership, if not drop it on the spot.
well, I don't know if such an extreme measure should be your first choice. Although, you know, like my friend Kel said, we don't trust the prince necessarily. But if you're so fond of him, how are we supposed to trust you?
That is a fair criticism. I wish to earn your trust. And if I fail you, I would gladly stand before you and accept my judgment. Perhaps not at just your hand, but at the hand of this city that I have given so much of my life to protect. I love it above all, and I want its people to thrive, and I believe they're suffering now. My end game is a better life for all people, for the end of this drought, and for a truly successful and happy Oasara to emerge like a desert flower. But perhaps you're right. Perhaps I'm too naive. I see the prince as a wise and clever man who is in a bad situation. But you're right. He is unpopular. And there are people in the city who wish him ill will. And there are organizations in this city that wish to thwart his ambitions. I say this not because it helps me, but because I wish for you to trust me. There is an underground marketplace, the Buried Coin, a black market of sorts. They've been providing the city with the water and supplies that are denied them now. Without them, I think the people of the city would truly be doomed. And perhaps I'm not so noble. Perhaps I have been turning a blind eye to their machinations, although they are illegal and mostly operating to the prince's chagrin. I cannot stop them from helping the people, from providing them with water that they would otherwise not get. So yes, other people may see a noble vigilante, but that is, like you must imagine, a facade. It is meant to inspire people to have hope, as much as it is used to protect them from thieves and other people with ill will. But yes, I have flaws too.
If you admit it's a facade and you want to earn our trust, you can drop the pretense. If you have ill will, not even ill will, if you have anything against the prince, feel free to air it out here. Like, personally, we say whatever we want. Like, come on, do you really think that slaying the dragon is going to bring back the water?
He looks up to the sky slightly, as if trying to figure out how to phrase this. What if I've heard in the time since you left the palace that you spoke your mind freely and were punished for it, Kelken. Is this true?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now, imagine the room you were in where you so offended the prince was as large as the area within this city walls. If you ponder that fact, then you will perhaps know why I sometimes bite my tongue.
I just think that even if he isn't doing it maliciously, refusing to acknowledge that there's a shot that his plans might not work will just lead to more people being hurt down the line.
You are a studious man, are you not?
Sure, yeah.
Well, what matters more to a studious man than evidence?
Little.
Exactly. So, perhaps the prince is a creature of belief. Maybe some of that is founded, maybe some of it is not. But with a man like yourself and your friends, there are enough amongst you who are capable and strong enough to find and deliver that evidence, whether it indemnifies or exalts the prince, or myself, or others in the city. But to find that truth, and to work tirelessly to find it, and to not just find it, but to prove it, that is worth fighting for. And if I could leave you with anything, I will leave you with that. As outsiders, there are aspects of this conflict that you have access to that I may not, despite my abilities. Use those things that make you special. I will do what I can to help you, and I promise you, none of my actions are with ill intent towards you. I only wish to help the city's people.
Respectfully, it sounds like you're trying to play both sides without having all the pieces.
Well, Miss Affinity, I would hate to be compared to somebody who wanders into situations without a clear plan and sometimes suffers because of it. By the way, I've heard that the palace staff is a bit in a tizzy. A very ornate candlestick was taken, along with many sets of silverware.
Another mystery for you, maybe.
You can't see his face, but you have a feeling from his eyes that he is smiling. Yes.
Perhaps you could share among these mysteries if there is something that the Zonians might be seeking here.
Zonians? Oh, in the ongoing conflict? Why do they encroach on our lands? Yes, I believe you're right. I believe... I suppose there is no harm in saying. I believe that they're after the dragon itself. Zonians have long been known to wish to prove their strength to both themselves and the world at large by subjugating and keeping beasts. And while a dragon is not a typical beast, it would surely be a sign of great authority to have one in one's control.
Then why would they hire the Chaktrang?
I believe that the Chaktrang are a means to an end. For Zonia to declare war on Oasara could have complications for both the continent at large and beyond. It is said that Grandhaven watches this island continent very closely, and even for as strong as they are, the Zonians, I do not believe, currently have an arsenal strong enough to take down all of Grandhaven's army. But with a dragon, perhaps that would even the scales. Pun intended.
But if they want the dragon, why would they continue to pursue hostility if they were to get it? To me, it sounds like a win-win. Why not fob the dragon off to the Zonians, let them have what they want, and end this conflict?
You mean
Why
from
would
the prince's
Scorch
perspective?
just...
Sorry, Ruthie, what were you going to say?
Yeah, Wei would just pipe up like, well, why would Scorch try and fuck us over on the pirate ship? He wants power. They want power without having to work with the prince, and the prince wants power without Zonia.
There is a long-standing belief in Oasaran independence, which of course makes our droughts and need for foreign sources of water all the more frustrating for the prince, who is among one of those devotees to this old-fashioned belief held by his father and grandfather. Zonia moves, I believe, because they sense that the prince is struggling because of the drought. His popularity is weakening, and because of that, they see an opportunity to move in and take what they want. It could not be the dragon. It could be they simply wish to take over the city itself. But that is where my guess is. All right, we're 15 minutes or more over. Shall we end things here?
Yeah, sounds like a good place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we will pick this thing up with the end of the Lancer conversation next time, and then we'll move on from there. But thank you guys very much for this fun and intense and and interesting dramatically session. I liked all of the character choices and everything here. Let's wait. I need to see who else is on. This is insane. Super Mario Bros. CD-ROM? That's crazy. Is Rat still going? I want to see. I want to watch Rat if Rat is up. I'm surprised she's still on. She says be right back. All right, let's raid to Rat. Okay. All right, guys. I will be back. Well, I might stream Saturday for Valentine's Day because we typically do a Jill Valentine's Day stream with Resident Evil. I've been playing it once a year. So I might do that, but there's also a chance that I will just enjoy myself this weekend. So not that stream isn't enjoyable, but it's also nice to just have some me time too. Okay, Oddish, thank you very much for that resub. I appreciate that with Prime. Very cool. We're going to go over to Rat now. I don't know what she's doing. Some sort of love-themed retro game? I don't know. We shall see. Thank you very much for being here, Scallywag. Sorry I couldn't respond to you while we were playing. Have a good night, everyone. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yuki.
How's it?
In.